in some exotic colors of sapphire because we are that close now to the month of September. Can you believe it? On Sunday, we will welcome in September, and that's when maybe you start to think about fall a little bit. So got a lot of exciting pieces, and of course, I am really hoping for all your requests. We would love nothing more. This is the final few days of this event, so it's a perfect time to get those requests in. You want to see what's first up today? We got kind of like a link style meets diamond solitaire. Take a look at this, and this is going to be a fabulous one for you, and it's so affordable, and it's going to be item number 1123-149. Isn't that a great look? Kind of looks familiar, kind of looks a little bit like my links collection, doesn't it? But a little different in that it's going to be this cluster of diamonds in the middle as opposed to a lot of pave in the link itself. So take a look. It's got 14 karat yellow gold. It'll stay as is. 28 points is the diamond weight, and a very, very special way to go here. So here's where you got a great chance to pick it up. And of course, we are still sizing for you. Changing gold colors when possible. Now, in this case, it's not, but most of the pieces I will have for you tonight, it is an opportunity for you to get it exactly how you want it. The gold color, of course, the sizing as well. Keep that in mind. All that extra is for free. The shipping as well for free. So there's a lot of savings going on. And of course, don't forget 10% extra off whatever price you see on the air. So that's really crucial also. But this is the 28 points where each stone, I will mind you, there's 7 stones in this cluster in the middle. They are 4 points apiece for that reason. So we love to see that. And it's going to be yellow gold. Now let me try this on. This also makes a ring that I think could work on a variety of different fingers on the hand. So from pinky ring all the way, of course, the classic ring finger, but middle and index as well. Maybe even a thumb ring for you. And still looks like from a distance, it's almost as if you're wearing a diamond solitaire in the center, isn't it? Because of the way those bigger stones are set. So more brilliance, more dispersion than you would even get typically with just one diamond, but it's also going to be very affordable, under $1,000 and not even $999. So this is our chance to pick up a great value on a really important ring. I think that, again, if you're looking for the it style in jewelry, curb links are where it's at. And that's not just, I love that we've seen that now in more rings, because obviously curb links forever and ever, it seemed like we're just relegated to necklaces and bracelets. It's nice to see that design in a ring, and we're going to bring it to you very, very affordably. Not $9, not $8, not $7, not even $6.99. This is quite the value already. We're excited about this one, but it's going to be on its way. For $599, you get about $60 off that, so it'll be under $540 for you if you'd like to have it, and that is one good-looking ring. When you talk about mirror finishing links, there is never anything that's going to be, there's no sharp edges to that link. I know curb links sometimes, if they're not really made with a lot of conscious effort to make sure it's comfortable, they can be a little bit sharp on certain points. This is a very smooth, very fluid curb link style to that ring. So did you have a request already there? Or, okay, good. So we're already working on some requests. That's good to hear. And then we've got a lot of fabulous pieces. One of the most exciting pieces, I think, tonight is our cat's eye tourmaline. You've seen these before. Usually they are in dicolites. And then we've got this one that's more green. I just think that we need to show this up front. We do. It's just, I know it's early, and I know a lot of people take, sometimes hours to join us, but when it comes to a value like this, I was so impressed. I had not seen this before. So I think that, again, when you're talking about, let's bring out the brand new for you. Let's bring out something exciting. It's 1124768. This is a tourmaline that I know sometimes we've seen. Remember when we introduced him not so long ago, when we saw a couple cat's eye in dicolites, and how much fun those were, of course, in dicolites being the blue tourmalines that we love. Well, this is very similar but different because it's that bright green, which I think if you're a green lover like I am, it is going to be that beautiful glow. You see how it's very bright. And that's interesting because a lot of times with a green tourmaline, they can be almost like, think bottle green, where they're a little bit maybe too dark is what they kind of appear as, is a little too dark, and then you miss out on the green color. We don't want that to happen. So obviously we're splitting hairs here. We want green tourmalines in any way, shape, or form that we can get them, but obviously a lot of times they just get a little bit too dark, and this is a nice example where you're seeing with all that chatoyancy, which is obviously an exotic phenomenal effect that you don't usually see in tourmalines at all. It's kind of cool to get that and still have that act as a way to show off even more of the glow that you're seeing here. So take a look at it. It's going to be our, well, it's a good size. It's got a great size, actually. 3 carats 49 is the size of that carat weight on the center, but then it's just, look at all the diamonds. It's, I mean, think about it. It's double halo, but really beautiful the way it frames that stone. Of course, there's that twisted, curved style to the band itself, which is all done in platinum. This is where, again, I kind of got a little caught up in just the platinum alone should probably be a whole lot more than we're asking right now. That's what's very exciting about this. I am thrilled about this value you have coming your way. It's a 349, diamond weight is 94 points, so just shy of a carat there. So it's just high end in every single respect, and yet what we are going to do is bring you a huge value, a very, very special moment to get. There is only one, mind you. That's going to be the key here. You know, that's the way it is with most everything we're seeing throughout this event. Of course, in color, yes. And so we want to make sure that that is coming your way. But I'll tell you, you got to get on the phone lines. There's a reason it's here early, because if I wait longer, then I'm just upsetting more people than I'm making happy. And I never want to do that. So we are here to make you excited and thrilled, and of course, get you those pieces that I betcha you don't have yet in your collection. I know that I've been doing this a long time, seen a lot of great jewelry. Very rarely have I had a cat's eye tourmaline, and like I said, what's been here more recently are the blues, which is, of course, super, super exotic to see in Dicolites, but how nice is it to get something that's bringing you more of the greens? So almost like you would see out of, think Savorites, think emeralds, think all those exotics that we love, but you got it here in a more exotic variety. So take a look at it. It's not even going to be, well, I need to make this a value, don't I? And that's why it's here after all so early in the evening, is because it is, yes, a huge value, a monumental value. It's a one only, and we're going to show it to you on the hand here as well. And then thank you, Suzanne. We've got tons of requests coming in already. Love those. But let's take a look if this one will fit. It looks tiny, and it is tiny. It's a 4.5. So that's going to be on my pinky for the moment. But of course, we're going to size it for you. But look at that. That chatoyant effect that is so evident there. Really bright, really gleaming and glowing. Let us size that platinum. Yes, did you know we even size platinum for you? Yes, we do. We never want you running around all over town spending more money, and more importantly, just waiting precious time to wear your new jewelry. Anybody else like that, where the second something arrives, I want to wear it that moment, right? If I get something that I love, that I've been waiting for, I want to wear it that moment. I want to start wearing it that day, and I want to just enjoy it. So that's where we don't want you having to run out to go get it sized. That's why we do it for you, so it arrives ready to wear. But this is also going to be, well, look at this, $69.99 ring. Ordinarily, I don't know if you've seen it, but I have not. So it's a thrill to bring it to you at a brand new discount. Look at that wider ribbon of platinum that's making up that band in the first place, and the way it's really wrapping around that stone. There's something just about the angles of the chatoyancy mixed with that fluidity of the diamonds that just makes it. And I'll bring it down right now, $1,999, but there's an extra 10% off. So that's going to be about $200 of extra savings on the way. And great news, Suzanne, we've got two choices for you in hoops. I've got two that are pretty similar, and I think this is going to help out a lot of different diamond earring lovers that we have out there tonight. So we're going to bring those out shortly here. Actually, we'll do it next, and we'll bring out two of our classics. That would be definitely the classic category coming up in diamond hoops that are a little bit shorter but wider. So impressive kind of stance to those. So $17.99 for our tourmaline. Look at that glow, and bright, bright, amazing green. Of course, some of those horizontal lines you see that run perpendicular to the chatoyancy, that's not something that's evident when you see it in person. Keep that in mind. It does not show up as little lines. Again, one more time, just from a distance away so you can see it. That's all you're going to see is the glow. So let me hold it where you're probably likely to wear it, right there. And do you see how from a distance away, all you're seeing is that up and down vertical chatoyancy? That's where, again, I wanted you to just take note of that. So it is only $17.99. Happy Monday, everybody. Let us know. This is, again, we love Monday night markdowns. We say it's must-see TV. It really is. We're going to bring you the hoops next. And there are two varieties. So if you don't mind, I'm going to show you both together, and then we'll be able to figure out which one is best for everyone out there tonight. So first option is going to be the 61 pointers. Let's move on from that one. That one's still here. I'm going to keep moving so we can keep on rocking and show you a lot of great jewelry tonight. Now, I always try to see if these will balance on their own for you, just to show them to you upright, because that I think is helpful, because we usually have to kind of lay them down. Now, this wheel is being as wonky as it is. Maybe it's best to start this way, and then I'll be showing them on the ear for you so you can get a better sense of the size. But this is where we begin. This will be the more affordable version because it's the smaller diamond weight. But we also happen to have, and this will give you a nice variety here in the yellow and the white too. But do you see how we went from 2 rows to 3? And we went a little bit wider there in the yellow gold. Now there's 2 different carat weights. First, we start on the left with 1110388, and that's going to be the smaller you see over here. These are both available in the white, the yellow, and how wonderful is it that we bring you rose gold as well? I think that's a thrill. We have the 61 points in diamonds. We have in stock currently mostly white gold. We only have 1 pair in yellow gold in this 61 carat weight here, the double row, and it's pave. So there's a couple of differences here. They are both reversible in that they are solid mirror finish in the back. So if you wanted to put them on sort of backwards, if you will, they won't actually look backwards, right? Because there's two different ways to wear this. So if you want to put them on with the post going through the back, you would have a solid gold finish, which is a great idea and a great look. So keep that in mind. Now we've also got a bigger diamond weight for you if you want a little wider. That's going to be the 3 row you see that's off to the right side. That's also what you see in the yellow, but they will still be available in the yellow, the white, and the rose gold. Take a look at that 1 carat diamond weight. It's 102 actually. It's 111, 6378. If you want to go with the triple row style, which is on the right side of your screen, and that's the difference. Do you want 2 rows in pave? Do you want 3 rows in bead set diamonds? That's the difference in the setting. That's the difference in the number of rows. Of course, there will also be a little bit more gold when you go that route, when you go that option of that wider style. So we've got 2 different prices for you. These work for just, I think, a lot of people who want a little more presence to their earring. Let me show you the back. Here's the front as they sit. It's a click-in closure. It's going to be mirror polished through the sides and the rear. So you see that, and that's, of course, why it's reversible. Is it so solid through the back so you can wear it that way, and then if you like, you can go this way, which is going to be actually this wider style, a little slightly wider. They're both a ½ an inch, but then you see there from the side and also the back. So both going to be completely reversible for you. And so what I'll do is, I think this will be the best part is seeing them together, also not just on the wheel up close, but giving you an idea of, if I can, how they look side by side, even on the ear. So really good look. Now, if you want the 61 pointers, those are going to be incredibly affordable. Those are going to be only $699, but you get the opportunity to take that extra 10% off, which is a great savings, $70 or so of savings there on that $699 pair. That's on the left. And then if you want to go with the big carat weight that gets you over a carat in size, well, we're going to have that, what you see in the yellow gold, but again, available in any gold you want. That 102 carat weight is actually going to be, well, look at this, $999 for the larger. So you can go either way here. And for comparison sakes, because this I think is somewhat helpful here, is to show you here what the difference is. So you can really see what that's all about. First of all, that is the larger that I put in the primary piercing there, and that's going to be the 102. So what you see there is the 102. That's going to be 3 rows. You see how it's wider. Then we go up the ear to what I stacked. Now, obviously, I love a good stack. I love a good earscape. I love telling a story with earrings. So what you can do is, obviously, this may inspire you to think about, if you do have multiple piercings, how wonderful it would be to actually be able to stack those or layer those as I'm doing there. So you can do that if you wish, and you can go the larger at 102, or you can go the 61 points there, but they do each work even up the ear as you go to second and maybe even third piercings if you're comfortable with that length. So $999 for this one, $699 for that one. That means that the larger still going to be under $900 when all is said and done, and then you get the smaller there for only, gosh, what were those, $699, plus you take $70 off, so they're going to be $629 and change. We'll go back to the wheel and show them to you close up so you can see them as well, but I think that is helpful to see there. So that's important as well. So here we are, last chance, last call, $699 or $999. Suzanne, I hope those are hoops that you're looking for. Again, they're open and available to anybody who would like them, but that's just a really fabulous way to go if you want an everyday style, but is still going to give you a lot of look, a lot of wow. That's the thing we're seeing right now in hoops. Obviously, there are 1,000,001 types of hoop earrings out there, from bigger to smaller. I think the impressive ones right now, certainly when we look at what's happening in super style and really just, again, on trend and still classic. We don't say on trend saying that you're going to love them for a year and then be over it. We're talking about just that wider presence where you get more gold and you get more diamonds as well. So $699 or $999. Let's give them 60 seconds for your choice of. Or what I'm immediately thinking right now for myself, and I hope you are inspired as well, 1 pair of each, right? 1 pair of each would be a great idea so that you can stack and layer if you do, as so many do these days, have more than 1 piercing. So give us a call. We've got less than a minute to look at those here together, and then we will be on our way with a really great assortment of rings, necklaces, you name it, we got it. So hopefully, again, everybody ready to shop on this Monday night as we kick off your week, and glad you're with us. So this is an important time to pick up those earrings. hang on just a sec. We're going to finish that clock up, and then we're going to be on our way here because we got a lot to share with you. So we will be moving quickly. Again, those are something, we've got a little bit of quantity on each, so you can get that in any color. I just think it's helpful to see the white and the yellow. Again, slightly different setting style, whether you're looking at pave on the left, so the smaller ones, the 61 pointers are pave, it's a subtle difference, and then the 3-row in that carat 02 weight is going to be a bead setting as well. So more of a distinctive prong because you're using bigger diamonds there. So how about that? $9.99 for the right side, $6.99 for the left. Please feel free, take your 10% extra off and roll with it, because why not? Extra savings, because we love you and we want to show our appreciation. And boy, what an event it's been. It's been fun to continue and carry it on for some time when we know it's a busy summer schedule everyone's got. So, you know, maybe you've been in and out a little more than usual because the weather's beautiful and vacations are happening and all of that is happening. So it's nice to be able to continue this to make sure that everybody can take advantage of this huge sale event and all the great pricing that comes with it. So thank you on those. Again, continue to call if you want either way. We're helping you out, getting you all those hoops. Those are really must-haves. I mean, take it from me. Yes, I'm your hoop girl for sure. I love a good hoop. I believe in getting hoops for, you know, different occasions and different looks, and that's really exciting to be able to get something that is stackable. That's the that I would say the ½ inch is where I draw the line. Anything greater than a ½ inch, I don't think works up the ear, but certainly quarter inches and ½ inches really do tend to stack beautifully as well. So you don't have to just wear them as a primary piercing only. So I think that's really something to consider if you want to go ahead and think about that, or for gifting as well. So last look at them, we're on our way. Let's get to a couple of rings that we have for you that are coming up. I'm so excited about so many unusual rings. We do have a turquoise necklace. I know there's been a lot of you asking for more turquoise in necklaces. Got a great ruby deal. And again, requests are really important. These were brought out by request. We're so happy to hear that. We want to accommodate that. And if anybody has anything they'd like to see, let me know. Coming up is going to be our 3-stone ring in just a bit too. The 3-stone diamond band. It's going to be about, it's going to be a carat and a half. So that's really exciting also. And then we've got the ruby on the way. Wait till you see this ruby. Huge ruby. Major pricing reduction here. I know I just had that question today was, well, I was looking at a ring weeks and weeks ago, and then I saw it on the weekend and it was much less. Well, have you heard? That's what the sale event's about. I'm taking all the discounts on everything first. It's not, so many people just see the 10% off and think that's it. It's really the greatest news about this event, and why it's our biggest sales saving event ever is because of the fact that it's layered discounts. I'm discounting first, you discount as well. So it really adds up to a lot of savings altogether. This is 112-4299. It's our big ruby. It's a carat 42 on that ruby. Always tough to get a ruby that gets into that size. We don't see that very often. We know that rubies, especially the Burmese stones, don't often get into a 1 carat plus size. This one is, and it's almost a carat and a half. So love to see it. 35 points in diamonds as well. And you get this highway design. So many times when we do have a larger ruby, we're more apt to set it in a very traditional halo design, sometimes a bridge, maybe a double halo. What's exciting about this is that you've got maybe a contemporary take, little wider substance to the band itself, that kind of support system, if you will, that runs underneath it. And it really is still featuring a great big center stone, but also gives you the luxury of having a lot of gold beneath it. And that's going to be that 35 points in diamonds. That's really, think of it like a crescent across there throughout the white gold, which is of course your white rhodium, and then the diamond set within, and then the rest is going to do that opposite zigzag in the mirror finish yellow gold, which is also nice to see. So 142 is a big ruby. It stays as is. So you do have to love the gold color, but we're going to size it to whatever size you need. So huge advantage there. And of course, sizing right now can cost a pretty penny. If you haven't sized a ring in a few decades, get ready, because that's why we are so proud to be doing it for you, is because it can be $300-400 per ring size to change a ring size in elsewhere in stores. Yes. Oh, good. Was that Suzanne? Hi, Suzanne. Where's Suzanne calling from? Oh, wonderful. Well, Suzanne in Texas will have them right out to you. She opted for the 102s. So, girl after my own heart there. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, yes. Sometimes when there are two similar items like that, I love to do that just to make sure that side by side, I do think that it does make it easier. So to see which one is better for you. So thank you, Suzanne, and I appreciate that. Here we go. Carat 42, one only. Do you see how it almost looks like from this angle? Like It's almost like the white diamonds are really floating up above, right? They just look so cool. I mean, you got so many split shank elements. You really see the negative space of the ring coming through. It is a one only. It stays as is, and we've got a major value. And boy, the blue reds are really coming through on that ruby, aren't they? That is just Burmese in a textbook kind of color. No doubt about it. We're seeing a really true blue red. That's what we look for out of Burma, right? That's what really signifies Burmese from other different varieties and origins is really what we look for. Those secondary hues of blue. This started at $49.99. Now it is not. That's where I like to let you know how much you are potentially saving when you decide to pick it up. It's nice to know you've got thousands and thousands of dollars off that price tag, and that's where it all should be and could be. And instead we're taking it much lower than even, watch this, it's not even $2,000. I don't recall the last time, if ever. I mean, I'm really trying to think, have I ever had a large ruby? And significant would be, I mean, we tend to talk about significant rubies if they're 1 carat, if they reach that size. The fact that this is a carat and a half almost, when do you see a carat and a half ruby ever go below $2,000? And I'm taking you there. We're going below $2,000 and by a ways. You're not spending $19.99 or $18.88 or $17.99. This is the value we've been looking for. And again, when rubies are true, genuine, we're talking about Mogok Burma. There's a lot of sources for ruby right now. What you primarily see out and about is Mozambique material. And there's nothing, I don't mean to say anything negative about that material. It's really the best that's available now when you can't get Burma. Burma's tough. It's been under sanction for the better part of 2 decades. It's really that high quality. Of course, when you do find it, it tends to be $20,000 a carat. So you could pay $30,000 for that stone. And instead, we're bringing the king of all gems affordably as we do. And it's not even $17.99. This is still prior to a 10% off additional discount. Can't beat that, or can we? Let's take it even lower, $17.77, and you know why I love that? Not only the 777s, but also because that will make sure that that ring is actually going to be below $1,600. So that just makes a lot more sense to me. It's $15.99 if you'd like to get that highway band ring with the multiple rows of gold and diamonds, but then you get the ruby as well. So that'll be $15.99. What a difference a 10% off makes, and certainly with that value you're already getting with that amazing way that that ring is built. We have an incredible diaspora. I love this because it's a round. We have one of our bigger color change diasporas that we have here. Keep requests coming if you have them. We definitely want to help you out with those. What a Monday night it's gonna be. It's a special one indeed. There's a brand new necklace here. For my yellow diamond lovers, look at this. Yellow and white diamonds, check it out. This is really pretty. That medallion style, but in an oval shape. That's got so much diamond weight, it's gonna get you over 2 carats in the diamonds. Oh, I love this one so much. That one's coming with the chain as well. So we'll do that next. So stay with us. Then we've got that diaspora massive round coming your way. And then of course, we'll see who's got the ruby at $15.99. So that should be gone. We've got, I think that one is out of here. And then we're gonna show you here this necklace. Oh, this necklace is amazing. And really has got some great size to it. Now we're gonna throw in this chain, which is very lengthy, I must say. It looks to me like we're probably getting you a nice, 18-inch chain or so here, and then you're gonna have the adjustability. Oh yeah, this one is amazing. Let me start with it on the hand, why not? Because the size here is pretty important. There aren't too many pendants that are gonna be this size. From a distance away, it's 112-5405. That'd be the yellow diamonds right there in the middle. And then you also have the white diamonds, double row around, creating this oval shape. I love this bail. Bales are so often just kind of straightforward, utilitarian. They look like an afterthought. Love when we can deck out a bale in diamonds like we did here. Now it's platinum, platinum chain, platinum pendant. All together, what does a chain plus a pendant equal? It means a whole necklace. And let me just point out really quickly that this chain is a box link chain that is smooth, but it's also going to give you that great little adjustability. You see where that little heart charm is? That's where you've got the bead that's going to slide to make it shorter than 18 inches wherever you want it. But remember, whatever drapes, then you would have that little extra mirror finish heart charm dangling. I love that. And then you've got a total of 57 points in the yellow. That's the yellow diamonds that you see there. They're all natural and they're very bright. And then you get another 151 in the white diamonds. So all together, we're getting you 2 carats, 08 in diamonds. How specialty is that? And that is lovely. But then of course the free chain in platinum, love that. Or is it 18 karat gold? Okay, so I don't show a difference here, but if we've got 18 karat, fine. And then take a look. So, oh, I see, the 18 karat yellow gold. I don't even have that listed here, but you're right. There is some 18 karat yellow gold that is done with the yellow diamond setting there. And then we've got 1 inch and 1/8, I would say, top to bottom. Of course, seeing it on the neckline is probably the best way to envision what it's going to look like when it's on your neckline. And take a look at that. How elegant is this? This is really, really an important style. And of course, that chain, I'm wearing it where it would sit. You know, that's the kind of the thing. This chain can be anywhere. So you could make it a choker length if you want, like that. You could make it 16 inches, which would sit it here, and then you can go all the way to 18 inches in length, but you can really fine tune it to whatever you like. So let's go back now up close, because what I really want to show you is the detail of those diamonds. And then of course we must take note of the fact the colors of the yellows are so saturated. Those are really those bright vivid tones we love. The whole piece, 2 carats 08 in diamonds, lots of platinum and gold. We're going to make this really affordable and no longer $49.99. How many $5,000 pieces have we blown out so far? And we're not even 30 minutes into the show. This is not 49, not 39, not 29. I'm here to make everything affordable. There's affordable, and then there's really ridiculously like dirt cheap. Let's go with the latter. Let's see if we can make this even more interesting, and not even $2,500. Who wants yellow and white diamonds? When I know we've had our fair share of rings, how about the necklace to go with all the rings that you might have? When you have yellow and white diamonds, and we've not done a yellow diamond ring that doesn't have white diamonds, so I know out of our selections, we have a lot of you that might be looking for something like this. It's not even $24.99. Get ready, platinum. The chain is a box link. We're throwing that in for free. There is no charge for that chain whatsoever, and it's going to be, okay, let's just make it $19.99. Simple and easy. And then you get $200 off that price. So $17.99 gets that to one caller. It is go time. This is the time to shop. Set aside whatever else was occupying your mind on this Monday night and just relax and unwind with us. Shopping is very therapeutic, I believe. It is for me. It's a very therapeutic experience. And I gotta say that when you get the shopper's high of getting great jewelry you love at amazing values, there's really very little that can top that feeling. And you've got it happening right here, right now. So let me know who's got this one. Chain included, yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. Where else are you getting 2 carats plus in even just basic white diamonds out there for $17.99? That's really something to think about. Think about where you can get, we're under commercial grade pricing per carat on diamonds. And yet you've got a platinum setting with a free chain. And it's not just a small, just, you know, kind of underwhelming piece. We're talking about a really beautiful designer piece of jewelry here. And then we're going to get to, we have a big mandarin today in the saddle ring. Loving our big mandarin. Wait till you see it. I mean, you know it's big if it takes the saddle ring. If it's got to have the saddle ring with it, that is very, very impressive. So here we are. Okay, coming up, let's keep on going. We got to go. We got a lot to do. And then we've also got our yellow diamond. Don't forget about our sapphire. We've got that also. Some blooming block Ds are here. We're going to show you those. Turquoise necklace also here if you've been looking for turquoise. Here's the diaspora. This is one of the rarest stones I can ever show you. And yet I saw this stone. I just about lost my mind. I've seen a lot of these. It takes a lot for this to be overwhelming. I just think that we know and respect what it does and what makes it rare and the beautiful part of it, but there are very few stones that look like this. Very few stones that are gonna give you the clarity that this has, but also the round cutting. And I think that's what really is amping this one up, is that when you get the clarity that's inherently there in that stone, and then you see the way it's clean, and that facet pattern is working with the clarity. And then I know you're also probably noticing already, even in the improper light, you're already starting to see that color change take place. That tells you a lot about the power of this color changing stone individually. Sometimes they're just a little bit of color change. This is 100%er, and it's over 3 carats. And if you've been pricing these elsewhere, you probably know they tend to be one of the hotter stones that is of late. We're kind of like into that designer darling stage where everyone's starting to get to know it. We're talking about having all solidified a trade name for it, as the industry has talked about several. There have been several names that have been used. This is the one to get if you want a bigger size, great quality. It's all here. Take a look at it. It's not going to last, I can tell you that. It's 112-5545 and also new. So we love that. And then you've also got, well, how about this? The 320 in the round, 26 points in diamonds in that Very designer clover style around it. That looks amazing, doesn't it? And then you've got your choice of gold color, but I think with the golden tones that it has, golden, greens, and then yes, those are kind of a purple mauve tone you're seeing, that's indicative of what it changes to. So when you actually get it in incandescent light, it's gonna change to those purple, pink, mauve tones. So you're getting a little bit of a sense of that here, even as we see it in just this fluorescent lighting here. And then we'll show it up close and personal and watch the pave. This really beautiful pave workmanship around it creates that little subtle nod to the floral, but a little bit more clover-like. So maybe it's your little good luck charm here, but really, really rare, one source stone out of Turkey only. And we're gonna blow it out right now. A 320, and it's not gonna be $39.99. First time seeing it, and yet we get to bring you this incredible value and make it only, you know what, $19.99 is very fair. We're gonna help you out here. Bring it even lower, make it even more affordable, send it on out. Let me know if you have any requests. We're showing you, and we've got lots of great pieces here, but it is all about getting your favorite one of a kind while it's still hanging out. This is not gonna be $19.99. Here it is on the hand as well. So you can see what that looks like with all that glow. The gleam of the round. See, we see ovals, we see cushion cuts, they're lovely. But the round really steps it up. And I'm talking about faceting that, look at that, almost like a champagne diamond. Now, we don't have a 320 champagne diamond, but if we did, you could expect it to look something like this, but it's even more exotic to get this color changing diaspora, not $19, $18, $17, $99. Let's make it more affordable. Gotta have some affordable here for you, no matter how high-end or rare, exotic that stone is. We're gonna make it $16.99 instead, and $170 off that price as well. Jess, did you pick something up or have a request? Oh, okay. All right. I gotcha. Okay. Driving and shopping again. Shopping and driving. Love that. That's when you know. See, you're a dedicated TVON viewer. When you, this is how I am too. I mean, there's certain times when you know it's like of the moment, it's important. You know, a lot of people think shopping is just whenever you want, right? But we all know as shoppers, there are certain times when if you're not shopping right at that right moment, you're going to miss out. I live by those rules too, so we never want that to happen. So do it safely. If you're driving, keep those eyes on the road though. I'll give my little public service announcement. Yeah, but I get it. I get it. I have been one to shop at some very unusual times. So again, don't let anything get in the way of your shopping. We true shoppers know, right? So we've got a lot more. We've got Paraíba on the way. This one's $16.99, of course. Don't forget, it's a significant discount that you're getting, about $170 off that price. So never hesitate to let us know if you'd like that one. Got a really cool designer ring. Heart-shaped lovers, we got you covered here. I'm gonna show you a beautiful blue sapphire combination with diamonds. It is so typical to see heart shapes done more with the red and the pink stones, but this is a September birthstone coming up. We have September just a few days away. We all love sapphire. I think that we can all find a place for gorgeous royal blue sapphires in our collection. We're about to show you one here that's multiple sapphires mixed with diamonds in a heart shape in kind of a medallion setting. This is cool because the diaspora is verifying now, but look at this designer ring. I love it. That's just so, there's something so sentimental about it, but I think, and you've heard me say it before, heart shapes can be done in multiple ways. Sometimes they can be a little kid-like, a little juvenile, and a little, you know, kind of look like something you got at the costume jewelry store at the mall. Then there's the really sophisticated, very important way to do them, which this embodies. And it's going to be 112-4418. And this is a super important sapphire and diamond combination. And yes, all around solid stones from one side to the other. And it's a nice larger piece. But item number here should come up. It's been on the air before. It's going to be 112-4418. And it's got a huge markdown so that if you want those solid diamonds. Now, here's why I love a heart shape for all its meaning as far as rings versus pendants. Because I think 99% of the time, we see heart-shaped jewelry out in the world and it's a pendant, a necklace, something of that nature. That's lovely, not gonna knock that, but there is something to be said for the piece that we, as the wearer, can see. Am I right? For anybody who's ever given a gift of a heart shape, you've done well. That's gonna be loved by any gal that receives a heart shape, whether it's, you know, romantic love, familial love, whatever it happens to be. Any gal that receives a heart-shaped piece of jewelry, there's that sentiment built in, right? But that sentiment is only going to be seen in really the glance into the mirror when it's on your neckline. As the wearer, do you want to think about that person that gave it to you? I think that if that's the case, a ring makes so much more sense, because think about how often do we see our rings on our hand? Countless times a day. So if you really want to have something that just gives that beautiful reminder that great significance and symbolism, I think a ring is a really good way to go. And here you've got that, maybe it's a combination that matters as well. I always like to think about those things when it comes to significant, meaningful pieces. Maybe you're thinking about the April birthstone and the September birthstone that in this case are combined together. Take a look at it. We'll see what we like. One only here, 42 points in the blue sapphires, 80 points in the diamonds. White gold is how it stays because it's a designer piece, not our own, so it'll stay in the white gold. But here's what we've got for you. Big, big time value. One only, a gorgeous ring. And wait till you see the size of this one because it's quite impressive the way this looks when it's on the hand, and great finishing too. I think that is cool, this way that it looks like a designer, almost like the Eiffel Tower, a great V shape that's within the heart shape. It's just a really artfully done undergallery here, and then we're gonna take a look at it on the hand because the size is nice. Take a look at this one, and you can see here what that's gonna look like size reference-wise, and we're gonna bring it down. Well, it's no longer that $32.99, only one, and maybe this is going to be for, you know, think about how symbolic. It's one thing she's going to melt when she receives the heart-shaped jewelry, but then if you were to say, well, sapphire's your birthstone, let's say she's a birthday next month, and you say sapphire's your birthstone, so that's encapsulated in here, just a really specific, tailored to you kind of piece. That's why I think this timing with the end of August here is such a good moment for this one to come out, and the fact it's $9.99 too, the fact we've got it under $1,000 for all that gold, all those diamonds, 80 points in diamonds, plus you're getting a total of a carat 22 in total gem weight here between the diamonds and the sapphires together. And of course, let's not forget it's really $8.99. So the values just keep on stacking up. This is an important time to get it. We might, what do you guys want to do? It's a Monday night. We're hanging out together. We're showing you the world's best jewelry. Should we, what do you think? Do you think we dare put something on the auction block? When there are no auctions even allowed in an event like this, do we bring out wheels? Do you have a request? Is there something from the weekend that you're just hoping is still here? Whatever the case may be, that is why we do these shows live, is to help you own whatever you're thinking about, whatever you love. And I know we can get a little bit jaded towards this 10% off because you've seen it for a few days. It's not a time to sit back and go, well, that'll always be here. We're wrapping this up a week from today. You've got tonight, we're off on Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday online, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The holiday weekend is almost here. So this is last call to get any of these incredible pieces, and you're shopping the entirety of the inventory. It's not like there are pieces that are off limits. Granted, if it's not here, we can't sell it, right? If it doesn't exist, I would be irresponsible to sell you something that doesn't exist in our inventory. But if it's here and available, it's available at these discounted prices. And so who wouldn't want to take advantage of all of that? So take a look at it one more time. This should go. And that is diamonds and sapphire. Now, you don't need to have a birthday in September to love sapphires. It's a classic color. It's going to go with everything. We talk about, we wear, I think as a society, a lot of blues. And we love that. Yes, we live in a lot of denim. So if you want that piece to kind of think that way, it's going to go for anybody with every part of your wardrobe as well. It just works. So $8.99 on that one. Let's keep on moving. We got the 3-stone ring to bring out for you. This is not exactly something that should be an extra 10% off when diamonds are doing what they're doing. And what are they doing exactly? Elevating in price tags like we have not seen historically ever. So there's an important way to get 3 diamonds in a ring tonight, and that's all because of customer requesting, which we love. Don't forget, I did bring out some Paraíba drop earrings the other day, showed them to you. They're very dramatic. They're still here if you'd like them. And I just thought that before they get dismantled and taken apart, we should probably get those out the door because somebody deserves to have these in their collection. Maybe you weren't here the day or the moment those were actually shown on the air. I mean, I had people missing out on pieces yesterday. They were like, I never saw that piece, and they watched the show 4 times and never saw pieces that were presented. So, and then I had to guide them to the exact time of the show that it was on. So again, there are always, you know, again, it's a long show. There's 3 hours. It takes a lot of attention span to watch it, right? So if you ever miss these, I just want to remind you that they're here, and we'd love to get them out the door before we have to take those apart. So that's really a good look, isn't it? And they're 18 karat gold, and you got almost 3 carats in Paraíba, lots of diamonds, great Art Deco styling here with the pave. So just a heads up, those are here if you want to inquire about those. I know we had them the other day. So we'll go back to our heart-shaped ring. That should go as well, and we'll see who's got it. And white gold only, we'll size it for you. Just keep in mind there's also a, well, blues. Oh, thank you. Did you say which one? Oh, I thought you said star sapphire. It was weird, Victor, because I had a star sapphire in my hand. I thought, how did he know what I was going to show? I'm going to show you a star sapphire next, and it's our blue star sapphire. It's that beautiful powder blue color. Well, actually, it's more like a cornflower. Look at this. So we'll go from sapphires that are diamond cut to a, wowza, one of a kind. Yeah, that's cornflower blue. And usually they get a little bit more dusty or lighter color when they're in cabochons, and then displaying the asterism. I got you a value here, and it's almost 2 carats in a star sapphire. So if you are a collector of the rare and the super fine, come on in. 112-5508 is your item number here, and that's going to be a 196 in the star sapphire, and it's got tremendous blues. And I'm going to flip it around because technically this to me is the right side up as far as when it sits on the wheel, because one side of the mounting is a little bit more flat where this is a little more pointed. So you can kind of decide whatever you think is the top or the bottom of your ring, and you can wear it that way. But it's 196 in the star sapphire, and it is a blue, which is the rarest color out there besides the ruby. Then you've got the 41 points in the diamonds that are all pave, and it's a one only, and I'm going to make it really, really, really inexpensive. I just want to follow up sapphire with sapphire, give you a chance to get the phenomenal variety with a really distinctive star. Keep in mind, I always like to point out, when you get it at home, there's likely to be 1 star, because when you have 1 light source, there's 1 star. 2 light sources, 2, 1 light source, 1. That's what it's more or less going to look like when you get it at home, because I only have 1 ring, I only have 1 stone, so that's what you can expect it to look like out the box. But it's also going to be, well, let's make it really affordable right now. It's not even going to be $39.99. We've tried that. Let's get you a lower price because the mission is the same. And yes, I've chosen to accept it. It's move everything. Everything that goes up there on this wheel has to go during this event. I have very little hope of selling something after this when it's going to be a higher price with no 10% off. There's no hope, right? So it's either sell it now during this event or don't even bother showing it again on the air, because why? Who would want to spend more than they have to? I don't know of anybody, no matter how much money they have, who wants to spend more than they need to. Nobody wants to do that. That's not smart shopping. Here's how we do it. $39, $29, $19.99, skip it all. This reminds me, it's very, do you remember those ginkgo leaves, right? There's very distinctive out of Mother Nature. There's a really distinctive designer who had done a whole line of these kind of ginkgo leaf looks. This is what it reminds me of. But other than that, almost like a deconstructed floral. It's really a cool way to do a floral that feels a little bit more fresh, right? Updated. Again, florals can be they can look a little juvenile sometimes. They can look a little basic. They can look a little bit like something maybe the daughters or granddaughters would wear when they were younger. And then there's really sophisticated ways to do florals and jewelry, much like we're seeing right here, right now. And I'm not even asking $19.99. With all this value, let's take another look at it. We're going to make it even better. How about $9.99, first caller? That's it. We've got 1 and 1 alone. So you can even change the gold on this one too. So if you'd like to, change it to the yellow or the rose. Now here's why I like the white gold. You probably heard me say this before, but I always recommend the white gold because that star itself has a very silvery white shimmery tone. So I just think that from a matching perspective, the white metal really looks like a good match with that asterism. So it's $8.99, 1 caller only on that one, and that's almost 2 carats in that star sapphire. So impressive. And that would be $8.99 at checkout. Does anybody like evil eyes too? We've had some high style rings here. Who was shopping over there, Victor, with you? Tana H, I bet, huh? Yes. Hi, Tana. And remind me where Tana's calling from. California. Huh? Close by. Are you going to tell me how close? Wait. My birthplace. No, I was born in that city. Are you serious? Oh my goodness, that's so cool. I don't know if I knew that. Well, wonderful, that's pretty cool. I mean, think about it. You're hosting a live show that's nationwide, and someone calls in and buys something from your very birthplace. That's pretty cool. All right, well, that's pretty neat. Well, we'll have it right out to you, Tana. Enjoy. And then let's get to our evil eye ring. That is so cool. Near and dear to my heart. I still go down there every now and then, still go down there and visit. I mean, it's not super far, but, it takes like 3 hours to get there. But, I do make it down there. I was just down there a few months ago and really enjoyed it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look, and do all those kind of nostalgic things we do. I was actually driving by. I was driving a lot on, what day was that? Thursday. I was driving around a lot and driving down most of the Southern California coast and got to go visit my hometown where I grew up and went to high school and all that kind of stuff. So it was kind of fun. So, Nice to be able to be nostalgic every now and then. 112-4297 is coming up right now. This is just, I think, a cool ring. I mean, yeah, it's a high style ring. I mean, it's got that evil eye design, which also, much like heart shapes, we sometimes see more in pendants than we see in rings, but I think it's even cooler that you can look down and see all these bright, beautiful colors. Those are sapphires, 107 in sapphires, set in a little bit of black rhodium. The rest of the ring's yellow. It's got the diamonds just around that centralized blue sapphire round in the middle, and then a great look on the hand with the open work it has. This kind of wraparound design. I love that the evil eye has that little pointed style, that little curve, and we're going to make this one of a kind. Stays as is, but it's also going to be very affordable, and we're going to do that for $9.99, and it's a one only. Yes, go ahead. Which ones? The baguette ring and the tourmaline? Yeah. Oh, how nice. Oh, thank you so much. Well, she didn't need to see them at all? Because I had them here on set. All right, so thank you, Marcy, so much. Thank you for shopping. I will put those aside for you. And do let me know if you want to see them again, because they are out here. I brought them out specifically for you. And then here we have the evil eye, which I'm going to try on, because you really need to see this one. It's not a small ring. It's going to give you that completely east to west across the hand vibe, where you see it goes point to point there. Look at that. And that's on, you know, again, no matter if you have, I wear a size 5, 5.25. If you have a larger finger, if you wear up to like a size 8 or 9 or 10, you're still going to have that all the way around look. But even if your ring size is a little smaller, it's not going to go over to the point where it's interfering, because everything's set up high. So that's really important. So that one's going to be $8.99. And again, yellow gold for the body of the ring. It's just a little bit of black rhodium that is done along the edge where those stones are set, because when you have really bright primary colors like in these sapphires, it's a really interesting backdrop to have them in a little darker. I mean, think about it, right? There's that little bit. It'd be lovely in the yellow gold. You still have that behind the base of the ring, but it's really nice to see that little bit of a deeper, darker color. I wouldn't do it with pastels, but I love it with these bright primary blues and greens, and then the yellows go into the orange, and the orange go into those hot pinks, and that's all $8.99 as well. So a beautiful ring. It's a quick one of a kind, and don't forget, this is kind of the protector talisman, right? The idea of the evil eye warding off negativity, kind of keeping the wearer protected, and that's why I say having that there on the hand where you can be reminded that we gotcha, right? Or the universe has gotcha. I mean, right? If you want to look at it as TVON's gotcha, okay. I mean, we did bring the ring, but you know, it's one of those where it's a style that I think in a world we live in today, that a lot of us could really get behind the idea of wearing that just as that little reminder to oneself. So it is $8.99 and change at checkout. We've got the Wonder Necklace here, the 3-stone diamond ring at the top of the hour, which is only about 10 minutes away. Got a lot to share with you, but we hope that you will mostly get requests into. We would love those. We even have a gold quartz wheel. Some of our larger gold quartz we're going to see, and then there is something very, very special. Does that mean I should or I shouldn't? I'm not clear. Does that mean I should show him?
No, she said since you already said you should, she said that would be fine.
Oh, okay. She wants to see him? You got it. Okay. They're already sold, but let's show them real quick. So, Marcy, have a look right now so that we know what we're looking at, and we'll make sure that this is the ring. Boy, you know you love it when you've loved it like two different times, right? That's when you know you love it. This ring I showed over the weekend, and I still think it's one of the most distinctive styles we've ever brought. So this one, just again, the details on it, the weight, I know that when she feels it, she's gonna be really impressed with the platinum weight, rather the 18 karat gold weight. And this is gonna be 112-4964. We had this over the weekend, and this is why you do. I'm talking to everybody out there who says, yeah, I saw something over the weekend, I'm kind of intrigued, I'm still thinking about it. Listen, if you're thinking about it still, the least you should do is call in and see if it's still available, and then we can just show it to you again, right? It's worth seeing it again to help make the decision, but that is already spoken for. That was $26.99. She recognized that that was a new reduced price. I know she said, I liked that before and it was more money, and now it's less, plus 10% off, I'll take it. So that one is spoken for. And then just a reminder, a lot of you had asked me about this. I know we had it up on the air, fully presented yesterday, but just in case you missed it, because Jess, she said she watched the show 4 times and couldn't find it. So I said, well, I remember when it was. I think it was about the 136 mark of the show. So sure enough, if you guys missed it, it's the 112-5030. Diamond, do we just call it a diamond band, or really, this is like the princess of diamond bands here. It is baguettes and rounds. It's a carat 91 in the baguettes, 61 points of the rounds. Wait till you see this on the hand. Just an FYI, 252 total here. That illusion setting. So I said baguettes and rounds, but it looks like pear shapes and emerald cuts. Looks like you got emerald cuts down the middle. Looks like it's pear shapes lining the top and the bottom. It's all set up a little higher off the hand in solid 18 karat gold, no less. And here's what it looks like on the hand. Now I can make any ring look small just because I have a large hand. And again, not a large finger size, but a large hand. And I got to tell you, when it is that big on my hand, this is why I recommend maybe you wear it on the middle, maybe you wear it on the index finger. That'd be a great way to do it as well. But it sits up a little higher. So you're getting a lot of gorgeous light to those diamonds so they can do their thing, which is just flash and fire like they do. These are all VS stones. They're all pure white stones. I know they sitting at this angle, there's some shadows that cast with those stones, but yet it is just bright white, and trust me, it is the head turning piece. If somebody you encounter in your daily life does not stop and stare at that ring, they just ain't into jewelry. It's just that simple. You know, it's that philosophy when people say, he's just not that into you, right? They're just not into jewelry. If they don't stop and look at that ring and give it a second look, and probably a very, very big compliment, right? That's what that is. That's 252 in diamonds. It is $39.99 only. Did start at $13,000. Now we got it under $4,000. Then you take $400 off. So just a reminder on that one. Now Lori had a request too, and it's a good one. Pink diamonds by the yard, the PDBTY, which is a mouthful, but it's the pink diamonds done in that classic diamonds by the yard styling. So we will have that for you coming up next, Lori. And I think it looks like we have a couple available, which is a little shocker. So we must have made more, because the last time I had this, it was our last one. So I think we've got a little bit of some extra ones here for you, but $39.99 turns into $35.99 only for $252 overall. It is incredible. The Evil Eye, by the way, is still here if anybody wants it. So let me know on that one. I think our Star Sapphire in that floral ring is also still here. And then this one, just had to show that again because it sounds like some of you missed it yesterday. So here we go. And yesterday's morning. So, you know, sometimes you guys join us on the weekends and not the weekdays, or vice versa. So nice to kind of highlight that again. But Lori, we thank you for this request. A beautiful pink diamond necklace. How many people can even boast that they have a pink diamond necklace? It's item number 1114606. Let's take a look on the hand here first. You know our diamonds by the yard. You know all about the diamonds by the yard, which we see in different varieties in white diamonds all the time. This is the pink diamonds by the yard, 111. Yeah, it goes way back. 1114606. 9 different diamonds here, larger pink diamonds. 31 points in total. Let's give you the adjustability. So here it is. There's your lobster claw closure, and that's going to have, you see the little O-rings there to the right? That's going to be the 16, 17, and 18-inch length that you decide on day after day. Then you've got 9 individual stones. They basically go a little more than 3/4 of the way around the necklace. We figure pink diamonds, as scarce as they are, we don't need to probably put them in the back of the necklace, because who's going to see those anyways? So we really just make sure that as you wear it, which I'll do now, you're seeing them basically lined up from one side to the other. So everything that one sees from the front is where you have pink diamonds. See where they begin there? So we've got them all the way. My one finger is holding the last one, and my other fingers are holding the other. So that's where, when it's on, they go all the way from here to here. So that's really crucial. So we want there to be the look of pink diamonds all the way around, and then you see how, just pay particular attention when you put it on, because there are bezels that are open front and back, but there's obviously more open in the front than they are through the back. So just be a little cognizant of the way you put it on so that it lays the right way. And then, yes, it's a chain that, well, it's a 16, 17, 18-inch length. It's got a diamond cut chain. Let me show it up close. Maybe that'll help. This is kind of a standard chain that we see that's a link style, but it's got the diamond cutting. So see how it's like a little mini Rolo? And then as I move it, it does that star-like design you're seeing there. Should we call it the star link? Yeah, kind of like a star link, because it's all done. There you can see the front and the back of the bezels there. So you're going to appreciate those pink diamonds and their brilliance no matter how it turns. But we're going to go back to the hand and notice all 9 stones matched up. This is going to be a rose and white gold combo, because all the pink diamonds are going to be set in the rose gold settings, and then the white chain is going to link them together. So it stays as is as far as the gold colors are concerned. You get 2 out of the 3 classic gold colors in one necklace. And think about this. I love it as a gift idea. Not only because it's affordable, but because you could be giving big pink diamonds to someone you care about. And it's not going to be $19.99. Looks like they've adjusted the price for the new one that was built this week. I know Lori probably said, I called for it and asked for it because I know it's a better deal than $19.99. So even though that's where it's supposed to be right now, let's take it even lower. Let's take it even less. Let's honor the old price and get it under $1,000 and not even $9.99. We have a couple available, which is a bit of a shocker. And yes, I'm going lower than where it was in the past when it debuted. And that was some time ago, as evidenced by that older item number, but it's not going to be $888 or $799. Oh, you're in for a treat now. And this can be layered. Because we put the adjustability in there, it's really simple and easy to layer it up. Layer it up with other things if you want to. Stack it on up with your white diamonds by the yard, your demontoids by the yard, or just wear it all by itself, or any other necklace and chain you have. But it's $777, which means that you're getting it for under $700 when you get your extra discount. And that's even better. And then we have, it's coming out. She wants the white diamonds as well. The same length. Well, let's do this. It's very different here as shown because I've got the yellow gold in the white diamonds by the yard, which is going to be your similar size. So this is going to, look at the layering here. The layering you can do is amazing. Now, everybody, this is the white diamonds by the yard. It's where everyone starts with the DBTY collection, typically. This is item number 1115653. It's 32 points, so only 1 point difference from the pink. And it's also going to be, let me double check that this is also the 9 stones, 2, 4, 6, 8, yes it is. So they'll be about the same size here, and then they're gonna go also 3/4 the way around. Still, lobster claw closure, 16, 17, 18-inch lengths for you. All that together, and only a couple to go around, and this is iconic. Watch these phone lines light up. We are so close to the top of the hour. We have 3 minutes to go till hour number 2 kicks off. And you can still get the pink diamonds for only $777. But this is going to show you what we do on VS White Diamonds that is what nobody else in the industry can, nobody else does. Let's take this on over to the neckline so you can see it. Same concept here. You're going to have diamonds go from here all the way to here. So in any neckline you're wearing, you're going to have what looks like the diamonds go all the way around, but we're saving you a bundle by just keeping those 9 stones there. By the way, we do an odd number on them always because we want you to find the center, which I've done there for you, so that when you put it on, you'll have the right amount evenly spaced so that they go side to side on the neckline. So keep that in mind. That's why we do that odd number, so that it's really easy to find the center of the piece. And then this one is not $777. It's white diamonds. It's still the same chain, diamond cut, Rolo-link chain. It's going to be better than $777. Tony, I kid you not, we are doing this one for everybody to enjoy and take advantage of. And I know we are still 4 months away from Christmas time and end of the year, but this is no better value ever than what we're going to see right now. So it is the time to take advantage of it because it's not $699 or $599 as we go back to the hand here and take a look. And remember, I'll just show you as an example, that's one, but remember what I told you about the easy layering opportunity you have? I know these are completely different. We have the yellow gold for the white diamonds and the pink and the rose gold for the pink diamonds, but look how they layer perfectly together. So think about getting a couple. If you already have one, whether it's our 202 or 101 or the pink or the white, think about getting a couple so you can layer them. But the white diamonds right here, the classic, the go-to, I think this is the great way to start. It's the great way to gift. And it's only going to be $499 instead. So you get it for $449 and change to get the white diamond version. FYI, the most affordable in our big white diamonds is here. That's the way to get it. That's the way to go. Whatever you're doing on this Monday night, it might now be shopping time. $449 when I cannot get you, because I'm downtown in the wholesale district all the time. And let me tell you, I can't get you a 16-inch basic chain. Basic chain would mean just a chain. Just gold, no diamonds whatsoever, and a basic chain right now, ooh, it's more than $500 for a basic chain with no diamonds. This is the station style we love called the diamonds by the yard. That's a term that's used worldwide really in the industry throughout just to indicate a station style of diamonds, yes. No, in this one, they're actually yellow. It's going to be the color of gold you choose for your chain. So that's the difference. Lori, for the pink diamonds, we do the pink gold bezels to match the pink diamonds and really show off what they give you. For this one in white diamonds, whatever gold color you choose for your necklace, is the gold color you're going to get for your bezels. So I hope that makes sense. If you go yellow, it's going to be all yellow. If you go white, it's going to be all white. And if you go rose, it's going to be all rose. So yes, it will always be, let me show it up close, it's always going to be the bezels of the diamonds are going to match the gold color you choose for the necklace itself. And there you see still, as I move it and twirl it from side to side, you see front and back, you still get those cutouts of the details. So you do, as it turns and moves, you're always going to get the brilliance of the diamonds. So $449. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the top of the hour. We're so glad you're with us tonight. Happy Monday. Nice to have you with us on a Monday. It's nice to have you with us all the time. We're so thrilled to be continuing the sale. One more week to go. Next Monday is Labor Day weekend. It's the Labor Day holiday next Monday. So when we are here on Monday night, a week from right now, it will be your final few hours of this event. Honestly, you got to shop what you love before they're gone. This is not going to be something that we look back on and go, well, no big deal, I'll just buy it now. This is a big savings on everything. And we hope to have, the whole goal here is to get you all the pieces of the inventory marked down to this level so they can all go. The theory being that by next Wednesday, i.e. a week from Wednesday, we show you nothing but new. So it's going to be new and exciting and fresh and updated and all the things you haven't seen before. So this is really the time to jump in and get your favorites and more importantly, make requests, which is what Lori just did. By the way, you don't need to be the requester to take those necklaces. We have a little bit of quantity on both the pink diamonds for $777, which is under $700, by the way, and the white diamond version, which is now $499. You cannot get a better value than that in diamonds and necklaces overall. So keep that in mind. We've got another request to get to, so it's going to be a cross pendant for Linda. So again, two great necklaces to choose from. Let's go back to our close-up. I want to bring you this gorgeous cross pendant that we have coming up. This is a beauty. It really is. It's a classic too. We've done several that are important, but this one's so well done. It's going to be item number 1110471. Welcome in, everybody. Boy, our phone lines are suddenly really backed up. So if you missed anything in hour number one, call us quickly. Yes, Jess. I don't have a gram weight. I don't have a gram weight. It's not going to weigh 8 pounds. It's on the lighter side. It's light as a feather. So whatever a feather weighs, it's not supposed to be about, that's not, we don't look at gram weights. We're looking at diamond weights. DBTYs are not about heavy chains. It's not like, you know, we want the 90, ounces of gold. That's a little bit, we don't do gram weights on those necklaces. They're just finer necklaces to be worn every day. But here's our 81 points in the diamonds here. It's going to be 1110471, and it's 81 points in the diamonds. That's a big diamond weight. You see how it actually gets larger as you go out to the corners of this pendant. So it's a little bit more of that graduated style, which is really a high-end, sophisticated way to do a cross. 81 points is the diamond weight. I have several in white, 3 in yellow gold, and there is 1 in rose gold. So if you do have a gold preference, and most of the time you do, you've got a favorite gold color that you want. This is the finishing. How about solid? I'm not even calling that an undergallery, even though technically it is, but an undergallery implies that it's got some detail of gold to support it. This is just solid gold all the way through and through and through. So even this you could wear reversed if you want to. And if you think I'm crazy, no, there's a lot of people that spend a lot of money on a solid gold cross right now. And then you would spend even more money on a diamond cross. I say get one piece that accomplishes both. And that's what you have here. One piece that can truly accomplish your mission, both a gold and diamond cross. It's going to be at number 1110471 with 81 points. It is a length of, let's see here, this is going to be a little bit, just estimating it here, it's going to be a little bit over an inch and an eighth or so in the top to bottom length. 2 ways to wear it. Way do you see it on the neckline, and we're going to blow it out right now. But again, white got a little bit of quantity. Yellow, very scarce at 3. Rose gold, super limited at only 1. A little bit more than an inch. Great. I think for classic styling, I think if you're looking for a cross to wear every single day, I think this one, as we look at it on the neckline, is really appropriate for that. I think it really works well for that. And obviously the length of where it's going to sit on the neckline is dependent on the chain you're going to use. So feel free to get creative there, wear it longer or shorter, and just depends. I think that also it's good to point out this will work on a Diamonds by the Yard too. So if you want to get that necklace we just had and then have your pendant sit between 2 of those bezel set diamonds, you certainly may. Let's go back up close. It's not going to be, though, this is $13.99 as it should be. We're going to do a lot better than that, and this is a classic style, maybe a gifting opportunity as well. And then we have a top of the hour coming your way. We're a few minutes behind because we had this request, but you know what I'm going to do? Make it easy, $799 on the cross and $80 extra off that. Yes, go ahead, Wayne. Thank you.
come back for another if the sales isn't at that.
Oh, good. So what'd she choose today?
She chose ending in 5-6
Did she get the white diamonds or the pink diamonds?
white diamond.
White diamonds. Very good. Thank you, Lori, for shopping. And she's thinking about coming back for more too, right? Great idea. Again, stock up. I'm letting everyone know, Wayne. I think it's nice to let everyone know that we have an end date. We know a week from today so that you don't get caught off guard. I'll be mentioning it all week. So you know this event will conclude on Monday, Labor Day, which is a week from right now. So just important to keep that in mind if you're thinking about it. I know it's been going on for some time, so a lot of people are getting comfortable with the idea that it's just going to be forever, when it cannot be forever. There's only so many months that can go by losing money like this. So $7.99, $80 off if you'd like that one. Let me know, Linda, if that's the cross you're looking for, but anybody can take it. Got a little bit of quantity, as I mentioned, white, yellow, and rose ready to go. They're ready to ship out tomorrow. So that's what's good about it. We may not be here on the air, but trust me, it's one of our busiest days for shipping and sizing and preparing for all the brand new. So that's here, and let us know. 81 points in the diamonds, but all bigger stones. Thank you. All right, so coming up, I wanted to get to yet another necklace, but this one is new right now, and it is a necklace. We'll stay up close here because I want to show you the beauty of this stone, and I want to make sure that we show you all of it because this is such an important stone. It's Paraiba, everybody. And I know this has been requested by many, many of our viewers. Item number here is 112-5182. I'm just going to go around here and walk around, zoom in a little bit, because I really want to see what this color is all about. That's so critical when it comes to Paraiba. Not just the color, but also the clarity is so, so important. So let's take a good close-up look at this Paraiba. And it's a copper-bearing, yes, 100% confirmed, solidified, and certified copper-bearing, 50-point neon green Paraiba, done in a diamond mounting with the halo, with the white diamonds as well in the bail. There's that basket work you get. We're also going to, because we're just generous like that. And again, one thing to show our appreciation through sales and discounts and extra discounts and all of that. I wish it would sit on its own. It will not, so just bear with me. I'm trying not to block any diamonds because you need to see those gorgeous 28 points in diamonds. But with this chain added in, for absolutely nothing, no cost to you, not a penny more. If you think we're charging you for this chain, you're going to know when you see the price. We're not. It can be done in any gold you'd like, which is white, yellow, or rose. Very limited, so you don't have to choose the white gold. I love that about this. We are throwing in a chain, which is a Rolo link chain with a lobster claw closure and 3 adjustable links as well. We ready for a big top of the hour? There's a reason this is one of our standouts and highlighted at this point when most people are just starting to tune in. It's because we're so proud of this stone, the clarity, the length it's going to give you. You can still take the pendant off, use the chain with other things. I like to point that out because you're getting a workhorse of a chain. Chains are not cheap. Back in the day, we never needed to talk about chains. You could get, I'm talking like 22 years ago when I started, you could get a chain for about $150. And you could get one in solid gold. Unfortunately, we don't live in those gold times anymore. Unfortunately, gold isn't $600 or $700 an ounce. Now it's $2,400 an ounce. So it means that chains are a rock bottom minimum of $600. And we are asking for you to call in and pick it up quickly because obviously when it's gone, it's gone. I know we're gonna have a lot of people upset they missed out on something like this when it could be the perfect way to add Paraiba to the collection. And let me show it to you on the hand here, and then I'll get you a length. Let me measure it here for you, and then we'll show it to you on the neckline. The pendant itself, it's definitely petite. This is not meant to be that piece that you're saving where you'll wear it once or twice a year. It's about, let's see, about 5/8 of an inch, which is right between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch in length. We're going to show it to you on the neckline as well, so you can see it there, just to give you a better perspective on that size and how it's going to sit so beautifully balanced and even on the neckline. There you can see, of course, if you look towards the top of the clasp enclosure there, you can see that lobster claw and the different lengths it's going to give you. That easy ability to change the length from 16 to 17 to 18 on a whim. So no issue there. That's why you're going to wear this chain over and over and over again with just about every pendant, including that cross we just had. Think about it. You can really, really mix and match this with a lot of pendants you have. And the best part is, it is Paraiba, copper bearing, one of the rarest and also one of the most expensive stones the world over. Take a look at this. Don't have any, Robert. I haven't seen a gents ring around here in a long time. I haven't. I wish I did, Robert. I know. I'm disappointing all the guys out there, big time. They're like, that girl, was she ever? I don't have them. I don't have them. Unfortunately, I do not. I'm sorry, Robert. Yeah, we can always, if you have an idea of a stone in mind, I can try to make one and whip one up for you before this event ends, but I don't. I'm so sorry. But here's what we're going to do, guys. It's going to be a really, that should be coming, you know, hopefully in our brand new that we're trying to bring. Obviously worked on a lot of requests here over the last few weeks to try and bring you what we haven't had. But this is going to be our 28 points. Let's just blow it out right now. Thank you. We are going to make this simple and easy and take the $39.99 necklace and blow it out right now for $999. It's $899 at checkout. Margaret, your request for green tourmaline is next. We've got a good one coming up in a ring on the way. If anybody wants diamonds by the yard, we still got a few of those for you. We've got the cross pendant as well. This is now $899 for a Paraíba. That would be 100% the most affordable Paraíba we have in our collection right there. And to get something as versatile as a necklace, I think that's really helpful because a lot of us want to explore the world of Paraíba, but let's face it, in rings, we usually see them for $15,000. And did you show up today to the show looking to spend $15,000? Because I bet the answer is most of us no. So thank goodness, with what I just paid for plane tickets, no, I cannot be spending $15,000 on a piece today. So here's what you've got to do, is you got to call right now because if somebody gets this, it's gone. And then you're asking me, do you have anything else under $1,000 with Paraíba? And the answer is no. We have nothing else. The entire inventory in any color, in any shape, in any color, any size, anything for under $1,000. So this is your chance to pick it up with the free chain. I'm throwing in the chain. There's a rule I have. If I show you the chain on the air, it means it comes with it, because I don't want there to be any confusion. If there's no chain on the air, it doesn't have a chain. If you see one, it comes with it. What you see is what you get. So you're never going to be misguided. You're getting that beautiful Rololink adjustable lobster claw closure with the piece for free. And that all comes to you for $899. So we're going to keep moving on. We've got Margaret's request on the way. Somehow, someway, our Paraíba for $899 is still here because $899 is your price at checkout after the discount. Keep that in mind. Let's keep on rocking. We got a beautiful, we're going to stick with green tourmalines. This one not necessarily copper bearing, and that's why it's got that really rich color. Look at that, because usually the copper bearing stones have a little lighter, brighter. This is more richer, and you've got this very important 403. It's item number 112-1522. It is lovely, isn't it? That bright green. Now, there's always that little dance we do with Paraíba or tourmalines in the greens where usually they just get too dark. And that's what not a lot of us are looking for, because let me tell you, there's a really affordable stone called onyx out there that if you don't care for color at all, if you just want to see it be kind of basic, you can get onyx. You can get black diamonds that basically have kind of like all the colors visually as our eye sees it. That's when you have all the colors together, it really looks black, right? That's onyx. Black diamonds, those types of stones. When we see green tourmaline, it can very easily get so dark that they suddenly don't look like green at all. That's not what we're looking for. And top quality stones are going to do exactly the opposite. They're going to give you bright, beautiful greens. And if you're lucky, like this stone, even a few secondary colors as well. Like, is anybody else noticing the golden colors that are coming through, the bright, almost like a teal blue coming through as well? That's what's really important about this stone. And Margaret, it's a great choice. It's 112-1522. Still have that green Paraíba necklace if you'd like it. Then we have also this extremely impressive, I just got to say, the diamonds wrapping and swirling in pave around it. Very impressive, isn't it? And that's going to be our 403 stone, 64 points in diamonds. Changing the gold color is A-OK by us. You can feel free to do that too. But here's how we make this happen. We're making magic happen right now. It's just as simple as we can make it. It's one only, of course. That's it. One caller's going to take it. And you've got a new reduction in price. I remember when this was on the air at $29.99 as a discount. It gets even better. Oh my gosh, this is a thrill. This is what we live for. This is what we want. This is what we do. And there's no place on the planet that does it any better than we do right here. And then you add the sale on top of it. It just is like Fantasyland of jewelry shopping. It's like what the stuff dreams are made of, isn't it? It's such a good idea. Now this one's going to be even better than $19.99. So a huge opportunity right now. Not 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I should probably stop. It is a 403 with almost 2/3 of a carat in diamonds, and it looks like this on the hand. And it just, this color is everything. You know, there's a lot of times when we get the neon stones, we have to sometimes go to the neon copper bearing that cost a fortune to get this kind of brightness. Not here, it's not even $14.99, I'll just keep on going. Got to make sure everything disappears tonight. Hour and 45 minutes left to go, lots of one-of-a-kinds to get through. This one is going to be, you know what, make it $13.99 only, and then it will be another $140 off that price to get you an even better deal. This is what we live for. It's happening right now. This is the night to be shopping, isn't it? It's a good one. So it's a Monday night. This is the way you start a Monday off. Just start the week off right? Mondays get such a bad rap, don't they? It's why we make a special point to do all of our best deals on Monday night here. It's a weeknight. You can just sit back, relax, really feel like you're going into the week strong. And of course, if you can get a really good piece of jewelry like this for a price like that, yeah, you got it. All right, so the green tourmaline's gone. Do you think it was our requester there, Victor? That would make me happy. It would. And then if not, we probably need to go find something else, right? And then speaking of bright and beautiful stones, anybody like a big mandarin garnet? I know we've had some requests for them. That one's spoken for. Wow. Okay, Roval. Look at that Roval go. 112-5215. Yes, please. Give me some neat. Wait, Victor, is that one gone or not? Okay, just making sure. Okay, so we've got our big bright mandarin, and it's our 112-5215, and it's got a 689. Did we really just go almost 7 carats on a mandarin garnet in a Roval cut, no less? It's happening. Saddle ring, the world famous. The way you go, if you cannot ever get yourself enough diamond weight, you need to look at the TVON saddle ring as one to seriously consider adding to your collection. This is a 689. I wasn't kidding. It's a big time stone. Carat 04 is the diamond weight around it. Every which way, look at the pave. There's detail too. It's not just pave sitting on a flat surface. It's really interesting. And so many people don't know this. I hear this a lot where you say, I loved the saddle ring visually. I got it home and it was so much better than I expected because there was so much extra detail to it that I didn't know was there. So I like to now point out that there's these almost like elevated and recessed points where it goes up and down throughout, and then you see almost like that sun ray dial design. And then of course, like the stone is floating among this halo of diamonds around it, a little bit of cleft here. See that little point there where it's almost overlapping? It is just stunning. Okay, so we have a $99.99 ring, and I better get away from that fast because nobody's gonna buy a $99.99 ring from me tonight because you guys know Mondays and how I roll. It's how we do things around here. We can't ask for $99.99 and expect it to go out the door. So you get a better value. Aren't you glad you're watching? This is all about timing. This is about seeing the right piece at the right price, being here at the moment. Everyone goes, why do I need to watch the show live? Because if you don't, you miss out on these pieces. And, you know, I deal with it 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, where it's just email after please tell me that fill in the blank is still available from that fill in the blank show. And more often than not, it's not available because we have the shoppers that know. The shoppers know, real true TVON shoppers, they get it, they know if you're not here at the moment, you're not gonna get it. And that's the beauty of being here and recognizing these values here right now. It's not gonna be, well, let's help you out. It's not even going to be $99.99. We have one, it's brand new. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And it's got that great finishing so that it just glides onto the hand, even though it's a big, powerful ring with a lot of gold weight, still gonna be super comfortable for you. And it's not even gonna be $49.99. Wowza, we just went half off and I'm not done. We're gonna make it a lot better than that. This is the white gold. You do have the option of changing it out. So if you'd rather have yellow or you'd rather have rose, it's up to you. And there's no extra charge for that. And it's not even $39.99. So now the big mandarin lovers are really getting a treat here. And it's not going to be, well, it seems like everybody's just tuning in. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Glad you're here. Everybody, I'm just getting message after message after message here. So nice to have everybody. Hi William, and hi Melanie, and hi Michael, and hi Christy, and hi Susan. All right, so we're ready, we're here, we're going. This is super cool, and thank you Susan so much. That's amazing. Thank you, wow, that's very kind. I don't know if I deserve all that, but thank you. I'll tell you what, this is a carat 04. Let's just blow it out some more, okay? We're really rocking these values here. Really, truly rocking the deals. And now you get it for a better value. How $34.99 instead, and then there's an extra $3.50 off that. So you've got $31.49. getting you, I think, the most powerful mandarin we have size-wise, because I don't think there's anything that exceeds 7 carats at this point, and then that great diamond mounting to go with it. Sometimes big stones deserve big diamond weight. Sometimes it's just all working together, and this is that moment. So you've got a serious opportunity, and again, still changing the gold color for you. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. $31.49, new. Just what can I say? We still bring out the brand new, and that is impressive. So let's go to it. We got a really, really important moment here for our sapphire lovers, gold and pearl lovers. It's Monday. Welcome, welcome. This one's going to go on the hand one more time. Paraíba drop earrings are here. We also have the largest Congolese tourmaline, which is almost 15 carats independent. That's happening. Imperial topaz, Paraíba earrings. I mean, it's all happening. The drops are here in the blue greens, but I have bright greens that are in a stud earring in Paraíbas. And you know what I want to bring out? Jess, do you think Susan is watching right now for the 3-stone diamond ring that I got to be honest, I never would have thought to even bring this out. It's not the first thing that came to mind, but you know, the event with it ending shortly, this is the perfect time to bring out this ring. So we're going to bring our 3-stone diamond ring out for you. Coming up, it's one of the most iconic designs in the world, not here, not just in the States, not just in the northern continent. We're talking about a very, very important style here coming up. Welcome to, again, glad you're with us tonight. So nice to have you here. This is our last now week. It's our few days here. We don't even have a show tomorrow. So I feel like that's almost making it sound like you have more time than you do. We're not here on Tuesdays. So keep in mind, you've got just a few short days left to shop this event. And I know it's going to be tragic when it's over. To be honest, I don't know how I'm going to make it through, because I've so enjoyed offering values like this. When you do this every day for 22 years and you get these couple of weeks to really, really, truly celebrate you all, I gotta say, these values have been second to none. So if there's anything you want to shop for, this is the time to do it. And before you wake up one day and go, oh my goodness, I forgot that sale ended, you get the chance to get in and tell us right now live what you want to see. Now, Susan did that earlier. She said, I'm wondering if there's a 3-stone diamond ring. Interestingly enough, we had this. It's been a long, long time since we've produced it, since we've seen it. I was so excited to come in and scour the vaults and find that we do have it here for you. And it's going to be the big one with the 1.5 carat in diamonds among 3 stones only. That means that each and every diamond here is a 50 and a 50 and a 50. You get 1/2 carat stones throughout the ring. They're all identical. So many times in the world of retail, you see one center stone that's larger and the side stones are really small. And that's a great way to kind of keep the cost down. Well, instead, we're bringing you the big stones all the way through. The number 3 is significant and important to most of us. So I think that always is a reason that we love the 3-stone, but it's just classic. You can wear it all day, every day. You can wear it 25 years from now. When we're long gone and it's 200 years from now, the future generations are still going to be wearing this ring and be awfully proud that you knew the difference between regular quality and exceptional quality in diamonds, because there's something about diamonds that is truly, yes, timeless, forever. Obviously, we've heard that diamonds are forever, right? That's true. And you've got an opportunity right now to get the most simply stated, really beautiful classic ring that I think can be made. And it's right here. Now, oddly, it's in the yellow gold. I would love to see this in the white gold because it would really show off the quality of those diamonds. But it's also going to be 111-3165. So please note the item number is really, really old. I told you, we haven't had this in a long time. As a matter of fact, we brought a larger version more recently. A lot of you said, oh, love it, but it's too much money. So that's where, again, we're going to the big stones here, but still not going to be outside that affordability level. And you've got to think about it. I know a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but you do 1.5 carat in diamonds all the time for, you know, 2,000, 3,000, whatever. You got to remember that's with a lot of stones usually. That usually would be 150 stones, maybe more. The difference here is that there are only 3 stones, all larger in size, each 1/2 carat, VS quality still. Here's what it looks like on. You get the white gold, the yellow gold, and the rose gold choice as well. So you are getting it exactly how you want it. No need to size up. It's true to size. Let's take a look at that on. Because I'm always scared to show you 3-stone rings just because I tend to make rings look small. And this is not small because of the size of those individual stones you have. 50, 50, 50. 1/2 carats, 1.5 carat total, any gold you wish, and watch this price fall, collapse disintegrate, whatever you want to call it. It's an incredible opportunity. And we can do any of the gold colors you want, and it's flashing and firing. We don't do star filters. It's the sad world we live in. You can't even see a person look like they really look in a photograph anymore because everybody is just filtering out everything. You know, it's like nobody even really, no one's in real life anymore. We're all living in this like alternative reality. Home shopping's not that much different typically because you have a lot of diamonds shown under star filters and light box shots and all these pre-produced, pre-packaged videotapes that are enhanced. Well, this is real life. I'm standing right now in a television studio about 40 miles east of Los Angeles showing you this ring, showing it to you up close, moving in real life with no filters on my camera, no extra special fancy anything to give those stones any extra pop that they don't deliver on their own. And I gotta tell you, that's all the difference in the world. VS is VS. You're getting the important stones, and it is not going to be what I just researched this just before I came on the air because I hadn't looked at it in a couple of years. And diamond and gold prices have changed. So I typed in 1.50 CTT dub into a search engine, and I checked it out. Guess what? I3 stones that are this size, 50, 50, and 50, the lowest price I could find was $13,500, and they were I3s. I3s means carbon spots. It means fissures. It means a lot of visual inclusions, not bright, flashing VS stones. This is the one you want if you care at all about quality. This is the way you go. And the best part is we are not asking $13,500. And why would you spend that to get a lower quality when we can bring you a higher quality plus our 10% off discount plus everything else, plus you get a money back guarantee? Isn't that the greatest part of this whole event? With these deep discounts where we're going below our own cost, you're still getting the option to check it out at home, make sure you love it, send it back if you need to. That's a beautiful benefit you're getting. And you're not spending $13,500 or anywhere near that. You've got a better value coming your way. We hope that you'll try it because, again, this is the anniversary style. This is the one you get for milestones. This is the one that signifies special events in life, whether it's the birthday, the anniversary, that retirement, anything that's special to you, and it still could stack next to other things if you want it to. I think it's really designed to be a standalone piece, but it's not going to be $13,000, nor is it even going to be $10 or $5 or $49.99. It's one of our bigger savings. I like to make sure you see it face up so you can really see the brilliance because our camera angle's a little bit bird's eye view. Want you to see those stones there and get it in the white gold because then you're really going to see there will be no absorption of the yellow gold into the diamonds. So if you really want to show off the whiteness, the white bright quality of those diamonds, you want to get the white gold. And we're going to make this, you know what, forget $3,999. I want to do better. I really want to make this the deal that you get. And I think that everybody really does typically have this kind of on the wish list. It's up there with like the likes of diamond tennis bracelets and big diamond studs and those types of things that we know are icons in the jewelry world that we really want to have, classics, but very, very tough to afford. Instead of $39.99, let's blow it out for $2,999 only. It's an extra $300 tonight off that. So you get it for $26.99 if you want the 3-stone ring. That one more time on the hand here as we are already reaching the halfway point of the show. So getting really, really down to the wire here on this Monday night of gold quartz wheels coming up. We've got some really good gold quartz for you. The big stones are here. And then we're going to show you some other great pieces like hoops, wonder necklaces, pink diamond, tanzanite, yellow diamond. We've got a beautiful Paraiba as well. So a lot to get to, but not a lot of time in the show and wrapping up this event in a week. So Susan, we hope that's what you like. It is the only 3-stone ring we have in stock. So that's it. The only one that's here. Well, let's just bring it out. I was really shying away from this because I don't know if you've noticed, but it was just an article today about pink diamonds. The industry is talking about pink diamonds and the fact that there's been some things happening with some of the mines across the world that are still producing. Yes? Oh, very nice. From earlier. The yellow and white diamond necklace? Thank you, Phyllis. Enjoy it. All right. So let's talk a little bit about pink diamonds because pink diamonds have gone through a lot of elevation in price tag, and they're virtually impossible for us to bring at this point. It's just a huge 19-point stone I'm going to show you here that's 1123896. So there was an article today published by a very important trade publication, and I'm not authorized to say who they are, but it's going to be one of those things where you can easily find this, and you'll probably see it just on, headlines of kind of national news headlines. Pink diamonds are going through some things right now. There's some big auctions that are going to be taking place on some pink diamonds that have been in private collections for a while that are about to be released. When those headlines hit and you've got kind of a wave of increase in pricing on pink diamonds, well, the world starts to pay extra attention to them. We're so excited to bring you what's really our last of the 19 pointers here, because anything a fifth of a carat or more is very scarce. 18 points around it, those are additional pinks. And then you've got 35 points around that in white diamonds. So here's what I wanted to do. Because they're so expensive, that's a word I'm not supposed to say on the air, because you hear the word and you think, wait, did she just say that her ring is expensive? Sorta, yeah. Because in wholesale right now, the Hong Kong show is about to kick off yet again. It's a quarterly show, so yeah, there's another one around the corner. And we're gonna see a lot of diamonds represented in that show, a lot of which are gonna be for show and tell. It's meant as a tool to bring different dealers into certain types of, certain displays and to certain dealers, and kind of come to me, come to my little shop here. Just to prove you have them is kind of a feather in your cap at this point to be able to have pink diamonds. We've got a 19 pointer here. The fact it is just shy of a fifth of a carat makes it a really big stone, but also pink diamonds with it, white diamonds around that. Here's the deal. It's a $69.99 ring all day long. If you've been watching this show for a few years, or you haven't, you've probably noticed that we are seeing next to no fancy color diamonds at this rate. I used to have a pink diamond in every single show I did. That's not the case anymore. And that's going to continue forward with no pink diamonds whatsoever. And of course, this is one of those really nice bigger sizes. So here's the time to get it. We're going to show you what we can do here. And because it's kind of a, quieter Monday, and because we're showing you something we don't ever have going forward, I'm going to bring you the opportunity to take $69.99 and throw it out. We're going to put it on the auction block. And you know that auctions aren't even supposed to be happening during an event like this, and for very good and obvious reasons. When I'm discounting everything the way it's going, why would we ever have to go further to an auction level where we are asking you to participate on a lower price? But that's exactly what I feel like at this halfway point we need to do. But this pink diamond is not a light pink. What's around it is, that's a traditional color. You see the double halo? That double halo immediately around your center, those are a traditional color of pink. We went to an upgraded level with that center stone that is 19 points. You're getting almost lavenders and purples there as well. It is not going to be $69.99. Let's roll the auction. Keep in mind that I have to quote you right now, $4,000 on a gold band. That's just the tried and true way, a plain 2mm gold band. $4,000 right now in retail. We've taken a gold band. We've added a huge center stone in a natural pink. This is not a treated stone. For those of you saying, I've never seen pink diamonds on this show before. They used to be here. Those days are through. The Argyle mine has been closed for years and years. The other sources of the world aren't producing quality that we're going to bring. I will tell you that right now. The quality, there are still mines that are producing pinks and greens and blue diamonds, but they are not of gem quality for the most part. They're not of a high enough grade to start putting gold and other diamonds around them. So we're backing away. We're just not going to bring them. Here's your chance to get something special, and because I want to make sure it goes, and $69.99, I think it could be a little iffy. Does it stay? Does it go? Do we give it 60 seconds? I say skip it all. Let's give you a better value, and let's get this down to an auction open of just $3,500 to start. When gold bands by themselves right now, like it or not, are $4,000. 2mm, $4,000, plain gold band, no diamonds at all. This, the big center pink, is one thing. That's the main event. Then you've got the extra pinks. Then you've got the extra white diamonds. All of that. How about $3,000? How about $2,500? We need to get these lines lit. So here's how we do it. Instead of even $2,500, we're going to take this even lower for you right now. And it's going to be only $2,000 to start. There is not a gold band out there that is solid, pure gold through and through that you can find in a retail establishment for a price like that. This is a different world we live in right now, and we are fighting back against it, showing you that if you thought you couldn't afford fine jewelry anymore going forward, we will be the destination where you can. And this is happening right now. $10 increments, 10% off. So another huge discount if you're to win this piece, which all it is a phone call, right? You could easily be the potential winner here by just giving us a phone call right there, right now. And $2,000 for a fifth of a carat almost, just shy of that. And almost like a pinky lavender. It's got a lot more, almost the blues and lavenders more than it's just pink. And that's proven by looking at the pink diamonds beside it. You see the difference there between the center and the sides. And all I hear is silence. Very unusual. Now, maybe we've given up hope on pink diamonds, and our pink diamond collectors are now watching. But there are people watching who may now just think, I would be foolish to not get a pink diamond at this point. Okay. So I have two options here. We either scrap the auction and put it back up at $69.99 and say 60 seconds. We move on, and then we all have to live without the option to get the pink diamond. Or option number 3, do I go lower on the open to just give it one more shot and believe in you, our value seekers, the best jewelry shoppers on planet Earth? I believe. I believe. I'm going to go lower on this open. And I bet you we're going to have a smart shopper, maybe not 100 of them, but we're going to have a shopper come on in here and steal this ring. Steal this $7,000 on this sale event, by the way, $7,000 ring. You could steal it right now for $2,000, but the fact is I don't have anybody on the lines. So let's go even lower. Then 2, then 19, then 18, then 17, then $1,600. I am in giveaway mode. And yes, you'll get 10% off no matter where this goes. So that's the extra bonus. You have a huge savings already at $69.99, but the $7,000 crowd may not be here tonight, and I'm saying that's okay. That's okay. Let's get you a better deal. $1,500. We've got more labor into it than $1,500 will actually meet. So I just, again, it is what it is. We're working on a Monday night. We're here giving you the values. If you love it, take it, but $1,500 with a 60-second clock to get this started. And by the way, for those of you who shy away like math like I usually do, except I suddenly love math when it comes to saving money and shopping. I don't know what that is, but I just suddenly really adore math when it means, wait, you mean I'm actually going to save another $150? So you mean it's not going to be 15, it's going to be $1,350 instead if I win it? Yes, that's even better. That's even better. So now, from one shopper to another, from one jewelry lover to another, from one collector to another, don't worry, if you're not a collector, you will be. You get this at home, you will be. You have to literally, truly deem and dub yourself a collector officially if you get this ring. Because that's how scarce pink diamonds are. That's how limited and rare they are. And I'm doing all this jabbering up here with not a single phone line ringing, so what the heck? Let's take a look at it one more time and see if we have anybody thinking about that ring, wanting that ring, wanting to venture a bid here to maybe go ahead and steal one of the best pieces of jewelry I can bring you, certainly one of the most rare out there. That's for sure, we know that. And we're still looking for $1,500. I don't know. I've been out in the world shopping for a lot of things lately, but jewelry is not one that you can get for $1,500 anywhere. We're talking about like a sterling silver price with maybe a couple of really, really, really shoddy diamonds, like some of those really ugly diamonds. This is just beautiful, rare, incredibly so. Purpley pink diamond in the middle. It's a cushion cut square. It's unbelievable. We added so did I go over these carat weights? Because we got 18 points of additional pinks. So right then and there, you're suddenly getting into a pink diamond weight of 37. Then you got the 35 points in the white diamonds, overall 72. Then you've got all this gold, two-tone rose and white, and it is at, well, we don't have an open. Okay, so I move along. We have no other pink diamonds except the pink diamond necklace I had earlier, which is the pink diamonds by the yard, which might I add, would be a great match. Think about what you could get today in pink diamonds with the pink diamond necklace and now the pink diamond ring, and you could have them paired up together, and it would be very special, wouldn't it? Open. Do we have the open? Now I see 2 callers. Is there only 1 caller? And I'm just like, the board is feeling sorry for me and just telling me there's more callers when there aren't. I don't know. But we have, okay. I can't figure out our phone board right now. I don't know what's going on. If you're having, is that it? Maybe our phones just aren't working tonight. Could that be it? No, it never is. It always kind of feels like that, but then you go, no, they're working just fine. The crank callers are getting through. They're getting through just fine. They're getting through, right? But we can't seem to get the phones working on the auction. So here's the deal. Looks like we have solidified that we do have a $1,500 open. Am I right? So we are going to sell this ring. Okay. Well, welcome on in, everybody. Glad you're with us tonight. We only have an hour and 20 minutes left on a Monday, and then we don't see you tomorrow. I always think Monday's the most important day to shop because we all have to go through our TVON withdrawals on a Tuesday, don't we? I do it just like you guys do. I'm like, I need my jewelry. I need to see some jewelry. I need to talk about jewelry. I need to help people own great jewelry. And Tuesdays, we don't get to do that. We have to wait till Wednesdays, and then half of you forget about us on Wednesday, right? You go, oh, yeah, I forgot about TVON. This is where we need to shop up a storm, and there's just no better time than right now because I don't know, again, maybe it's all that just when you're in the diamond industry and you are, part of it where you're exposed to it every single day. And I'm so acutely aware of what's happening with especially the fancy diamond world, which let me add, this is still a natural stone. This is not a treated stone. Everyone else out there is selling treated stones and they're going, oh, this is a pink diamond look-alike. This is a synthetic. This is a simulated. We're not doing that. We're bringing you the best of the best, the rare of the rare, bringing you all the bells and whistles you love of a rare stone that we can't even bring anymore because they're so pricey out in wholesale. We have every connection on planet Earth to great diamonds. But when our wholesalers can't get us the price that we sell them for on the air to you when they're finished in jewelry, that's where it gets to be a little bit of a problem because how are we going to supply you with new? So what I'm going to ask is, and we do have the open, right? So, okay, so I'm going to try it on again. Let's do that because you may have missed it. So let's take a look. I'm going to try it on the hand again, and we're going to show it to you on my hand and see what you think. It is about as classic as the design gets. Remember, the square cushion is what inspired the design. There's a square cushion center stone, which then is why we put the triple square cushion halo around it. I cannot believe I am looking for $1,500 to start a pink diamond. Pink diamonds and $1,500 in any way, shape, or form do not go together. That is a price tag that simply doesn't go with the words pink and diamond together. So the fact is that right now, somebody is poised to steal the greatest value in pink diamonds we have. And it's not a bunch of little stones. It's a huge center stone first, then you got the double halo, then you go to the white diamond. It's a triple halo in total. And do we have 15? Well, who do you have there? And Wayne, are you on this one? Thinking about this one? Andy, thinking about this one? And then is there a mystery caller somewhere else, somewhere in the abyss? Okay. So we have $1,500. It means we're going to sell a piece of jewelry tonight. Yeah, we're going to do it. Okay, so we're going to sell something. And the question is still, where's it going to go? Is it going to be just the one bidder situation and that's it? Are we going to get somebody else who wants to try to give themselves a shot here to own a very important pink diamond in a very important size with a really gorgeous mounting that is classic? It is classic. Let me tell you something. If you're thinking about giving this as a gift perhaps to somebody, there are not many opportunities to afford pink diamonds in this world, especially bigger stones. Even if you're thinking ahead, holidays, big anniversaries, birthdays that might be coming up, even if it's months from now. Well, that's why I like to give you a heads up that we're not going to have these size pink diamonds going forward. We've hardly even seen little accent stones anymore. We were lucky enough tonight to show you the pink diamonds by the yard necklace, but again, not a big stone individually, just smaller stones. This is where you get the really big stone, the important look, the incredible wow factor, and all the diamonds you're getting around it. And we're at $1,500. So it's our final call. I got to give it 2 minutes to let everyone else decide because we are going to sell it. So there's no hope in calling tomorrow or an hour from now and hoping it's still here. It will not be. So let's give it 2 final minutes and see if anybody else wants to participate here because we're looking for $1,510 when, by the way, it's going to be another 10% off. Yes, even on this very piece. So you get the option to take another right now, $150 off. As if we aren't losing enough money as it is. Oh my goodness, you guys are killing me tonight. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I will take a deep breath and I will get through this. But I'll tell you right now, there's only so much money we can lose. And we are losing a ton of it right now. And we have 90 seconds left. If you're saying, no, I want that value, I want to get the ring. I want to steal it. I want to wear it. I want to try it, appraise it, whatever it is, gift it. This is your chance right now. But in literally now 76 seconds, that opportunity is over. And we will have that extra 10% off the price for you. So if you're to get it at 15, it'd be $13.50. Think about that. Think about the opportunity you have, saving even more, getting 72 points total in diamonds, but it really is, the headline is that 19-point center, that just shy of 1/5 of a carat, and it's more lavender, I think, than it is pink. It's got a lot of great saturation to it. This isn't your basic pink. I think the more common pinks are really right there on the sides as the accents. You've got 40 seconds now to get in, and we are in last call. So we're looking for 1510 or more. You can, certainly power bids would be much, much, much appreciated. That's just special. That's just a ring. That's a ring that most people will never ever see, let alone own, let alone wear. You've got the collectible there. We're looking for 1510. Let me know if anybody's got it. Final few seconds remaining. It's a purpley pink lavender diamond. It's natural, it's square and cushion cut. It's 1/5 of a carat. It's unbelievable. The value's unbelievable. I don't even get it. I don't get it, but you know what? It is what it is. This is why when you shop this time of the year, been through a lot of summers. This is my 23rd summer of doing this business. I do remember back in the day, networks like ours would shut down during the summertime months, and they just rejoin everybody in the fall when people were back home and the weather got cold and people, settled in from vacays and all that. We're here, powering through. Yes.
For the heart-shaped sapphire ring you had earlier,
Right.
can you measure it?
Yeah, sure. Did they already pick it up? Okay. I'm going to wrap up this auction because then I got to go back to a ring we showed you about an hour and a half ago. Yeah, here's the under gallery. There's the inside of the ring. Jess, I can tell you right now that that ring was about 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom. Here's the ring from the front. 7/8. 7/8 top to bottom. No, I'm sorry, 3/4 of an inch. 3/4. 3/4. All right, here we go. 1510. I was doing it backwards. Couldn't see. Couldn't read the ruler backwards. Here we go. 1500. Do we have 1510? Yes or no? Anybody on this one? Okay, got it. Go. Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Bye. It's out of here. Let's move. Too much to do, too little time. Yikes, do we have a lot of jewelry to get to. We've got a Paraíba here. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's a light 1 carat. I don't know what I'm going to have to do on this one, but I know this. We're going to move it. Look at that Paraíba we have. Gorgeous Paraíba. With a carat plus in diamonds. Great stone. That'll be coming up. Stick around. Tanzanite, $325. In a cushion. Look at this. Cushion cut square. Wow, pretty stone. There were so many of you loving the cushion cut that I had yesterday, but there was 5 carats, and then we had some other big ones. This is a nice wearable size, I think. Cushion cut square, love it. Thank you on the pink diamond. Any questions you have on anything you saw earlier, please let us know what we can help you with. Not time to waste here. We've only got a little bit more than an hour left in our Monday. This one, give you a quick item number here, and we'll get it gone. It's going to be our cushion cut square 1125527. And that would be our 325 cushion cut square in that very soft corner, so almost looks like a round. It's got a great color, of course. It's Blue Wing Block D. It's the best color out there. Then you get the 23 points in the diamonds as well. And I just need some help. I don't know. At some point, maybe along these 22 years, maybe I've helped you with something. Maybe, right? Or maybe not, but maybe I can right now. Let's help each other. I look at this as I'm just your jewelry slave up here giving you cheap prices on great jewelry. You call in if you like it, and you get happy. You get happy, you get great jewelry, you get to save the money. We get to move some jewelry, we get to carry on, make some brand new, get ready for our launch of brand new starting next Wednesday. So that's next Wednesday, by the way. Labor Day holiday, which is a week from today, will be the final day of the sale. So I'm putting it out there so you know, so you're not caught off guard. I don't want you to miss out. I'm a shopper and I've missed out on sales where they don't tell you when it's going to end and then you miss out. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend a penny more than I have to. Nobody does. So this is your chance. Get your great pieces that you love. Let's help you right now with this one. It's going to be a quick deal. There's a $49.99 price. Let's move it in quick. I'll make it just, you know what, $14.99. First caller. $14.99 on a big tanzanite, and that's going to mean that you're actually paying $13.49 at checkout for a really cool cutout mounting. You've got a sweep of diamonds that creates almost like an ampersand or an S curve around it. Each side, it actually alternates the way that that S curve in diamonds is oriented. Here it is on the hand as well. Looks great. Look at that stone. Looks like a round, doesn't it? But it's not. It's a square cushion cut, even more rare to find. And that's, of course, got all that great color we love. So that'll be $14.99 minus $150 makes it $13.49 if you like that blue wing block D. And over 3, it's actually $325, Tone, $325. 23 points in diamonds is correct. But yeah, we don't want to get you misled there. Don't want to give you any extra points in the carat weight than it is. $325 plus all those diamonds around it, white, yellow, rose, gold. And here it is on the close-up one more time. And we'll see who's got it. Who was shopping over there? We have some people shopping, right? Shopping some pieces from earlier tonight, I know. Got a couple, yeah. Obviously, we had a lot of fun. That was a great auction. Congrats to our winner on that pink diamond. That was very special, wasn't it? To get a pink diamond at a price like that. Wowza. And here we are with a $13.49 tansy. Anybody looking for Paraíba drops, turquoise necklaces? We'd love a request or two. If I'm not showing you exactly what you want to see, well, that's why we have a phone number up there for you to reach out to us there. Help us find whatever you need. Let's just get to that gold quartz wheel real quick. We've got 3 of them. And they're the bigger ones because I brought the really small ones over the weekend. And so now we've got the bigger ones for you. Naturally, with discounts like these are, a lot of you are asking, well, maybe I can just get that much more for my money. So we're going to show you here. Here's that. Oh, my goodness. This reminds me of a bigger version of what we had yesterday. And that's because it's that square, rather rectangular cushion cut. And then the stacks of baguettes on the sides. And then you still lead into some round brilliance. That's a very, very attractive gold quartz. And then there's the round. It's going to bring you yellow and white diamonds. And then if you really, really, really want to go big time, let's just move these down the line here. There's the cushion. Here's the round. This is the signature mount with tons of diamond weight around your pear-shaped stone. These are all the big carat weights in the gold quartz to start, but you're getting great options as far as different ways to set them, different ways to celebrate the diamonds that surround them here. And we're going to walk you through some carat weights here. This cushion cut, the rectangular cushion, is fabulous. It's an 8.5 carat, and that's going to have 55 points in the baguettes. 19 points in the round. So a really beautiful way to get 74 points in diamonds altogether there. Loving that one. That's a very special stone. Obviously, very few of that cut have existed in the gold quartz, so that's exciting. Then we go to the round. This round is going to be, boy, it's a massive look. That's a 550, so 5.5 carat stone in the round, and that's going to get you 33 points in the yellow diamonds, but also white diamonds there. So you get the grand total here. It's actually a carat of 4 because it's 33 in the yellow and 71 in the white. So we're talking about this one here, kind of like an expanded, almost like a beautiful firework effect of a halo. Then you have this pear-shaped stone. The pear shape is 520. So actually, this is your largest gold quartz, 8.5. But they all look different because they're cabochons. This is the 5.5. This is the 520. But on the 520, did we ever add a lot of diamond weight around that 5 carat 20? That's the signature mounting, and that's going to be a carat and a half in diamonds. And so, quick alert and update. I think that carat and a half in diamond weight is probably going to go fastest and first, if I had to guess. I would just say, as a shopper myself, it's very intriguing that these are all the same price. They're all being brought down to a crazy all-time low, yet one of them has a carat and a half in diamonds with it. So that's very impressive, plus under gallery as well. Here's what we'll do on all 3. They are the same price, so you're really truly choosing which one you love the best, not just, hey, what budget, which one works in your budget. Oh no, it's not like that. We're truly asking you to choose based on your genuine preference, your favorite one, your best size, your best color, your best everything. It's all happening right now. But again, if you're waiting, they are one of a kinds. So they're not going to last. When they're gone, they're gone. And that's the big crucial key here, is that if you're waiting, you're going to miss out, and then the disappointment really sets in. We don't want that. So they're all the same price. They start at $79.99 across the board. Oh, I'm sorry, $89.99 for the pear shape. Should have guessed, right? Pear shape was a little bit more. Because it's got a carat and a half in diamonds. It does not matter which one you like. They're all going out at the same price right here, right now. Just call. That's all you need to do. We could shock you. We could really shock you with this price tag. We could really wow you. That's what I'm trying to do here. And we're going to make each and every one of them under $4,000. Forget about $3. Forget about $29.99. All one of a kind. So when they're gone, they're gone. When they're spoken for, they're out of here. Nothing we can do to bring them back. They are always one of a kinds. And think about that. There's 24 karat pure gold in those quartz stones. And isn't 24 karat pure gold $2,400 an ounce? It sure is. Means that those pieces should be a very high price right now. They should be going up in price, not down. I'm taking them down in price for you, and we're not even asking for $29.99. Call me. Now, $2,500 would be incredible. $24.99 would be better. This one flashes, by the way. If you're a baguette lover, you love the emerald cuts, the baguettes, you got to go here. Go here. It's like walls and rows of baguettes lining up along the sides. It's so reflective. It's almost hard to see the beauty of the design because it's just reflecting and bouncing the light so beautifully when you see it here on camera. Anything you want up here, it's not, you know what, we got to move some jewelry. I'm already past the price that these were scheduled to be today with all the discounting we've got going on. So, you know what? We'll just make it a little bit better. We'll ask for even less money. Hopefully, it just finds the perfect home for our gold quartz lovers who do want to get a bigger size, not a smaller, who do want to get into that really, really high-end level. You really want to get something special. You really enjoy this stone. I know that we can't keep them in stock, but obviously some of the bigger pieces, when they're $8,000 or $9,000, they tend to be sometimes not in everybody's budget, right? So we try to really, it's the perfect opportunity now during this event to bring them down to the price that's going to get them their home and make you happy. And it's not going to be $24 or $23 or $22.99 apparently. We're going to go even lower. And the very first callers, it's a question of which one is your favorite. Yes?
Earlier you showed the 191 diamond baguette ring.
I did.
Callers asking if it was true to size.
Yes, it is. True to size, narrows nicely in the back, and it's all 18 karat white or yellow, Victor. Yes, we're talking about a ring from previously tonight. Let's make this even better. $2,199. What's that going to do after the discount? Under $2,000. They'll all be $1,979 and 10 cents if you like any one of those incredible three right there. This is the moment. Let me try them on and let's show you. This one, I don't know. This one's probably going to be the first to go. Carat and a half in diamonds. Let's start there. It's our 520 pear shape. Look at this on the hand. Great finishing on the inside. That is a monster stone. Monster ring. Carat and a half in diamonds with it every which way. To get that for $19.79. Kind of amazing, isn't it? And that's one to own right there. Let me know if you like it. Then I'm going to try on, let's go to the round next, which of course has the upgrade of having yellow and white diamonds with it. That's so pretty in this round. We'll take a look at that together. Reminder, that's going to be the 550, so 5.5 carats here. It's got a little bit of a deeper color to the quartz itself. You get your 5.5 carat with 33 points in the yellow and 71 points in the white. So still over a carat in diamonds. They're going to be on the outside edges of that halo. Then we go to the other one where if you want a very sophisticated, elegant look, I think you go with this cushion cut rectangular style. It's our largest gold quartz by far. It's the 8.5 carat. And then look at the way the baguettes are going to pair up alongside with this cushion cut. And that's going to be our 8.5 carat with 55 points in the baguettes, 19 points in the rounds. And there they are. All three should go. They're here. And after your discount, you will only be paying $1,979 a piece. Let's move along. We got a lot to do and we have 1 hour left. Okay. Just one short hour. Oh no. I think we'll start our top of the hour with that Paraíba. Paraíba deal coming up. Can't wait. It's a beauty. We're going to show you that. It's our 80-point light 1 carat. Cannot wait to share it with you. I need to do something crazy on the price tag too. And I will. You know I will. We've got some other cool rings here that are designer rings, from sapphires to tourmalines to alexandrites. Well, look at this wheel. Kind of a fun wheel to put together here. We'll go back to back on our wheels. Can you guys handle it? I know you can. We're all shoppers. We can handle the best of the best in jewelry. That is alexandrite. Stop everything you're doing and look at the world's most fabulous alexandrite, because that stone, forget blues and greens, it's already turned purple right here on the air. Look at this though, I'm not done. I realize we're not gonna have time to show you hundreds of pieces here with our hour left. So let me just load up a wheel here with all these random one-of-a-kinds that are just so specialty, and just bring them out and bring them down. Look at that sapphire, round royal blue sapphire. Gorgeous, isn't it? That's going to be here, as well as, let's do this. Let's bring up the tourmaline up front. That's our pink tourmaline. It kind of looks like a hot pink sapphire, but it's tourmaline. Here is the lavish alexandrite that is a marquise cut set up in this very high-end mounting with the bezel set and the baguettes. So bezel set rounds and baguettes that run in the channel. This is the blue sapphire, feels like a lacy wonder ring. This is an apple green tourmaline. So we have two tourmalines, and then we have a sapphire on the left and a chrysoberyl on the right. Hi everybody, welcome in. We've got our last hour. If you're just tuning in, I have to just thank you, because we're going to show you one of the most incredible hours of jewelry you've ever witnessed, and it starts right now. And then after this, I'm going to bring out the most incredible Paraíba value we've ever seen. And it'll be right after we clear out every single one of these pieces. But trust me when I tell you, they're not going to stick around. And for a lot of you, they may be brand new. We have not seen these on the air very often. Now, we still have our gold quartz. We had 3 gorgeous gold quartz still hanging out here. Welcome again to the top of the hour. It's our last hour on this Monday night. Glad you're with us. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We have an hour left, and that's it. And we got requests. I hope you'll get them in so that we can get you everything you want, because in a week's time, this event is over and donezo. So then we start with the brand new, and what can I say? It's not going to be 10% off. So make sure you get what you love. And there's still a lot of brand new, like what's on this wheel here. So take a look at what we have. We have the sapphire, which is the blue. We have the incredible alexandrite, the pink tourmaline, and the green tourmaline. The front and back are both tourmalines, and what I can do is bring them to a price you've never witnessed before. And this is as simple as I can make it, because when they go, they go. They're all one of a kinds. This is incredible. I know so many of us love this shape in rings. We've discovered that through our incredible Wonder Ring, but this still ends up showcasing a very, very large sapphire in the middle, which is that royal blue carat 09. By the way, this is 18 karat gold. The alexandrite is 14K. The pink tourmaline is 18K. And then the tourmaline is in platinum. This is the green tourmaline. It's truly like a Granny Smith apple neon. Bright, bright green. This is just, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And they stay as is. All of them stay just as they are. This kind of feels like almost like a belt buckle style, like an arrow created from that trillion with the diamonds around it. This is one of the most lavish mountings we've seen here, all big individual diamonds. Look how this ends up with the pave, almost like a knife edge through the middle, then a few diamonds accenting the sides. This feels like that lacy, again, wide style. It's like butterflies are within the lacy work here. Anything you want, one price, all 4 individually. I tell you, pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, or take all 4, whatever you want to do. But it's not even going to be, and yeah, wherever I end up is going to be far below the price that was supposed to happen after the 10%. I just need to really move some jewelry. So you're going to see prices come crashing down here in the next hour that you've never witnessed and never thought. And I know we get all really used to these discounts. That's, I think, the biggest problem of this event, is that it's been going on for a while. It's not just a one-day thing. So I think we've all become kind of accustomed to, I really do think that the psychology behind this is that if you've been watching any amount of time, you've probably started to become quite accustomed to seeing every single piece under cost, right? I mean, I feel that way as a host here. I feel like now I'm used to a whole different level of pricing that we've never seen before. And it gets, I tell you, it gets really interesting, because we're expecting everything to be pennies on the dollar of what it should be. This is your moment to get the exotic still. Take a look at everything we have here and pick your favorite. Yes. Let's go with the apple green first. That's going to be 112.4786. They got the right idea. That's the platinum piece with the 448 tourmaline with the diamonds on the side at 12. Very heavy in that it is platinum. Exciting piece. Love that color. Very distinctive. Doesn't look like anything else, right? Very unique color of tourmaline there. So that's a great way to go. We have the pink tourmaline right in front of that in the trillion. We have this alexandrite. It's already changing color from blue-green to purple-red. It's already happening. And that stone is set perched above this wider band of diamonds. Here's the 18 karat gold sapphire. Nothing up here is going to be, you know what, Tony, we got to skip $59.99. I got to go extra crazy, super duper low just to make sure we just interest you as much as we can. Trying to get to that irresistible level of pricing on jewelry that you cannot find anywhere else. And it's not 59, 49, 39, 29. If you need me to bring up the information individually, let me do that. I think that's the hard part about these wheels is you think they're not important because they're not sitting there by themselves with a graphic box. They are more important. It's just if I got $59.99 pieces and $69.99 pieces, I don't think I'm going to sell them tonight. But if we take those same $6,000 and $7,000 pieces and make them so much less, yeah, they're going to go. And that's exactly the only thing my concern is in the next 55 minutes is that we move every single piece of jewelry I put on that wheel. And I'm up here trying to find a way. And so usually what that means is just go lower. Just sacrifice any sense of any kind of anything as far as, oh, meeting cost, forget about it. Let's go lower than cost on everything. It's pretty much been the MO of this event. They're not even going to be $1,999. Just, I could leave it there and I really feel like in 60 seconds they're all going to go. I'm going to keep on going because I cannot leave any of those pieces here. Yes. We're loving the Alex. That's going to be 112.4614. Yellow gold, it's 14K. Stays as is. This is also, by the way, 80 points in diamonds. And the Alexandrite, 48 points. It's almost a half carat in a marquise cut. Set up in that different prong design so they can sit elevated over the band. The band would be incredible on its own. The truth is that you got an Alexandrite that's really making it special. They're not 19. I knew I'd have to go lower. I knew it. I knew it. I just could feel it. We got to go even lower than $19.99. That never happens. Plus you're getting your 10% off. Not $18.88. Let's keep going. I know the Alexandrite's already gone perhaps. I think the tourmaline may already be gone. They're not going to be $18.88. I'll just keep going because you know I need to make sure the magic happens. All four must go. If you haven't dialed, honestly, we're getting really, really busy. I don't think anybody saw this coming. They all stay as is. Remember, we got 18 karat, 14 karat, and platinum on this wheel. And they're not even $17.99. I'm trying. I'm working deals. I'm giving you the best values you've ever seen on this show, or I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's a bold statement, but anywhere else. Nobody else can touch what we do in pricing. Nobody else has values like this. This is some of the higher end material we brought. It's going to be better than $17.99. Let's make them $17.77. That way you get an extra $177.70 off. That means they're under $1,600. They're $15.99 a piece. And which one do we like? Let's go with the apple green again on the hand in platinum. Here it is, 448 is the stone size. It has an incredible diamond weight of 12 points around it. Looks like more knife edge style on the sides. Platinum solid all the way through, stays as is. Let me know which one you like for $1,599 only. Which one's going to be gone first? I don't know, but we're not going anywhere until all four sell. This is the way to go. I mean, what more could you want? They're $15.99 when they started out at either $6,000 or $7,000 on this show. So the fact that now, today, right now, $15.99 for an incredible ring where you're getting your choice, by the way, of your size. You're getting it shipped to your doorstep for free. And keep in mind, you don't even have to keep it. We want you to see what it's all about at home. Get it at home, then decide. Decide after you feel it and try it on and get the opinion of the people that matter in your world. That's when you decide if you're keeping it or not. Not now, not a final sale, not a you gotta keep it no matter what. This is just where we're really opening up the door to, again, values, but every other extra wonderful property and quality you could ever ask for in a piece of jewelry when you're shopping for fine jewelry. That's luxury right there. So $15.99, last call, 60 seconds. Let's move on. Got a lot to do. I can't, honestly, guys, there's only so much money we can lose on every piece. And when I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of this evening, it's a little bit difficult to just imagine anything else staying here with 49 seconds left when that's a tourmaline that is some of the most exotic pinky purple colors in the trillion. You have this gorgeous tourmaline in the back that is a very distinctive hue. It's really, you know what it is? It's a chartreuse color. It's kind of like on par with neon greens meets golden yellows, like a highlighter color that you have together. It's a big size at 4.5 carats. Then the alexandrite, chrysoberyl that is wearable, 8.5 in the Mohs scale. You've got the sapphire, which is the round, it's over a carat. I mean, please pick out your favorite. Here's the sapphire in the hand, which is like having multiple wonder rings together the way it's a wider style, nice wider band with that distinctive point, almost has that heart-shaped influence to the cleft here up top. You can wear it reversed if you want. That stays in the yellow gold. It's all 18K, as you can probably tell by the richness of that one. And so that's the 18 karat. It's got a carat 09 just in your sapphire. And then I think we need to bring out the Paraíba. What can I say? I'm going to do some discounting on, this is completely prohibited from this world and industry right now. You can't take the most valuable stone on planet Earth and start discounting it. But desperate times, desperate measures. You know how the saying goes. We're going to do something wild for you. 1777 on anything up there. Coming up next for you is a very special Paraíba. It's going to be kind of the be-all, end-all of the show. I think if you're looking for the greatest value of all, you're probably shopping the next Paraíba deal. And it's before you tune out because you think that a great deal on a Paraíba is still $20,000. You are correct. First of all, you're paying attention and you know what's up, and usually they are. But we're going to do something very, very different coming up for you, and it's on the way. So please call me. Do you want the sapphire in 18 karat gold? Do you want the tourmaline? That is a distinctive kind of chartreuse green golden tourmaline 448. This is also a tourmaline. It's a pink tourmaline. That's the only one up there that's done in the, actually that's 18 karat gold as well. This is the 14 karat gold, but it is a stunning alexandrite marquise cut, gorgeous bigger diamonds. Do you see those are all individual diamonds that you have in the big size rounds? They're bezel set top and bottom, and the channel set baguettes that run right through the middle. That's a ring right there. Beautiful, elegant, crazy beautiful color on that saturation of that alexandrite. And the finale is now. Even though it's not the end of our show, it's probably the last Paraíba you will ever need to see, because I believe that if you are somewhat intrigued by owning this stone, the idea of collecting Paraíba, if that's significant to you, we are going to make a deal happen that has not happened before, and we are going to give you the value of a lifetime, and finally, make the rarest stone in the world affordable to the masses. And I don't mean, hey, it's $15,000. I don't think that is considered affordable to everybody. That is usually where we see Paraíbas. When they get down to that kind of discount, they go. We've got a stone that is a light 1 carat. Take a look, because I know you're going to love this, and we'll zoom back just a bit. It's 1124,836. It's that perfect blue-green color. The perfect neons. The unbelievable clarity. It looks like a 1 carat all day. Actually, when I had this in a ruby recently, it was a carat and a half. I looked it up. So this is just a bigger look and a bigger face to the stone than the carat weight implies. It's an 80-point stone. It's a 14 karat gold mounting. It has over a carat in diamonds, and it's 107 in the diamond weight. Should be about $107,000 too while we're at it, but it will not be. You got a chance to own a Paraíba here for a very special opportunity. It's a price like we do not see. I know this is a stone. I've been collecting it since 2004. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm well versed on this stone. I've given GI symposiums about the stone as being the first person on television to ever sell it. I've given a lot of speeches on this stone. I've taught classes and courses on this stone. I've been privy to some of the greatest photographers in the world. I've been there in those incredible moments when they're photographing these stones for publications like books and educational textbooks and periodicals. So it's a stone that I've really spent much of my career really just focused on, because the moment I saw it, I fell in love with it. It kind of ultimately starts with a passion, right? And I'm lucky enough to be able to say that I'm passionate about a lot of things in life, but honestly, Gems and communicating through television are two of my great passions in life. And I gotta tell you, I sometimes believe that it's what I was put on this earth to do. And I gotta say that in these final moments of giving you a sale of a lifetime like this, it is my greatest pleasure to be able to bring to you a stone that is rare like this is, a stone that is collectible, and a stone that, let's face it, is not even being sold right now by those who have it. I'm guilty as charged, myself included. I will not part with my Paraibas. I know how valuable they are. It's my little like nest egg savings account in gem form. It really is. I mean, forget houses and cars and all that and investments. Forget about it. It's gems. Gems are really where it's at. And let me tell you something. Talk to any, I'm not a financial advisor, but I will tell you this. The gems ain't going anywhere. Anything could happen at any moment with real estate or other things, but I got to say, there's something about gems where they are only doing one thing, and that's increasing in value tenfold. Here's your chance right now to get something incredibly important, and yet it is going to be affordable, not $15,000 affordable, which usually is kind of the barometer. It's kind of affordable when we consider that. That's pretty affordable. But it ain't going to do a thing today. We're going to make this really easy. Carat 07, choose your white, yellow, or rose gold. That's up to you. Do we have anybody thinking about it? I never encourage anybody to buy something just because it's a deal. I think that's part of this sale event, is that if we were all taking that into account, we'd be buying every single piece that's up there on the air. But that's never what I want you to do. I want you to buy jewelry, number one, because you're passionate about the way it looks and because you're excited to put it on your body, because jewelry is meant to be worn. It's not meant to be something that sits in a jewelry box or a safety deposit box or in a vault. It's meant to be beloved, worn, shared with the world that encounters you. That's what this piece will be. And obviously there are some stones that are collectible that you can't do that with because you can't wear them because they're too soft. Paraiba tourmaline is not one of them. You can wear it and enjoy it every single day, all day long. It's a 7 and 7.5 at the most scale, so you're good to wear it. Wear it and enjoy it and love it as you wish, but this is not gonna be 15, it's not gonna be 10, and it's not even $5,000. And this is a stone that certain times in life, there are just moments where, if it's kind of like, I put it in this perspective, this is like Mother Nature's limited edition, right? There's a great designer out there that can make 100 of something and call it limited edition, number them, certify them, do all of that, and great. But they were ultimately in control of that. They are monopolizing, or essentially kind of creating the excitement and the urgency by only producing a certain amount. That is just the way you can fabricate or create kind of a frenzy and an excitement. This is Mother Nature. You can't help the fact that it's rare. You can't help the fact it's mined out. Now what's happening as a result of that is we're seeing everybody who has it hang on to it because they're watching the prices soar as time goes on, so they don't want to sell it because who knows? If you sell it today for $1 million a carat, well, guess what? Tomorrow it could be 2. That's just, again, kind of, again, for instance on if it's going up and it's not slowing and it's not stopping and it's not plateauing and it's not ever ceasing to slow in its value, why sell it now? Hold on to it. We are saying we'd love for you to have it. Let's sell it now. Let's give you a great value, and let's give you a better value than $5,000, $4,000, or even going to be, watch this, it's not even $39.99. It looks amazing because this is a stone that really is the only one in the world that displays these two colors together, that gives you that beautiful brightness. And if nobody would like it at $39.99, I'm glad, because it means you have set a higher standard for your shopping today. And it means that I am in a moment and a mood here where we are going to make this the greatest value you've seen on what looks like a 1 carat. This mounting always houses a carat to a carat and a half. So I can guarantee you you're getting that size, that dimension, that lovely look, but it's not even 39. We have a serious moment here. And one caller is going to get the option to take it in their size, in their favorite gold color, get that carat 07 in diamonds in a gold mounting that's solid 14K, and you're not even paying $39.99. I knew it would take a miracle. I knew we'd have to go lower. We've been doing it all night. It's been happening all night long. By the way, it might be gone. We are verifying 2 callers right now on this ring. It just means if you're thinking about it, you got to go to the phone lines. You got to get there. Doesn't mean you have to buy it. Doesn't mean I'm going to force you, tie you down and say you got to buy it. It doesn't mean that. It just means you're ready for when this price goes even lower, which it apparently will. You're not even going to spend $39. But the last thing I want to happen is that you miss out because you're a couple seconds late. That would be the worst case scenario. So instead, take it from me. I collect this stone. I've known it well since 2004 when it first came on the television airwaves. And guess what? You've never ever seen it slow in 20 years straight. You've never seen it slow in its value. It's increasing by the month. Do not ever part with this stone. Keep it and watch what it does. Enjoy wearing it in the meantime. That's the beauty of it. Keep it in the family. Tell your family what it is. If they don't know gems, make sure they're aware. When hundreds of years from now, when we're long gone, this better still be in the family, still probably accruing value, right? Because it's just that high level stone. Let's do even better than $39.99. I've kind of reached my end game here. We're losing a lot of money as it is. I'll tell you what, do you like this one, Wayne? Are you thinking about it? Victor thinking about it here? We got a couple people thinking about it. I've had that mystery call on the line all night. Don't know where they are. I'll tell you what, we'll make this simple and easy. I can do this at $39.99, give it 60 seconds, and you know what? I think it's going to go. I think it's going to be gone. Instead, I'm going to take it even lower for you. Let's do it. If you haven't dialed in, please do. This is your best shot at a Paraiba tonight. It's your best shot at a Paraiba ever. If you are considering saving a lot of money as your priority, if you'd like to get that rare moment where it's more stone than you normally get, you spend less and you still get the quality and still got the clarity and it's got everything going you want, this is your moment. I have been selling this for years and years and years. I've got to say, never seen a value like what we're about to do on the signature blue-green color. That is not even $38.88. Oh, by the way, wherever I end up, I don't know where it's going to be yet, but you're still going to take 10% off. That's not $5 or $10. It's not going to buy you a lunch. It could end up buying you another piece of jewelry. This is what I would encourage you to do. It's not $38.88. It's not $37.77. It's not going to be $36.99. There are moments in life when that little voice inside of you says, I better take advantage of this. This is a moment. Do not ever ignore that because your instincts are correct. You know when something is too big a value. You know that. And we all know these gems well enough to understand that at our core. It's not even 36 or 35 or tell you what, not even $3,500 even or $34.99. We got a lot of savings coming your way, but I don't think there's been anything in this event that has given us this level thus far. This is the moment because it's just so rare. Two stones that are going up like no other. Mandarin garnets, Paraiba tourmalines. For my money, I think if you have to choose between one or the other, you get the Paraiba tourmaline because in the world, they are so much more scarce. They really are. You could just look at tonight as an example. We've had mandarins, but this is the only Paraiba. That can be any given night. I can bring you multiple mandarins. We can show you mandarins in several forms, but I can't always bring you Paraibas. And as the days go on and as the months wane on, it's only going to get more and more difficult. So get what you can when the price is right. And let me tell you, this is $34.99. You got an extra 10%. That's $350 extra off. You're saving just because you're shopping it now. And you got to kind of shop it now because if you wait, you're not going to get it at all. Somebody's taking it tonight, right? How about 34? $33.99. How about 32? Let's keep going. I got to sell it. After you invest this kind of time, you can't risk that it stays here and goes back in a vault only to be seen at another time for $10,000. Can't do that. But I know. I'm getting messages from ownership. We can't do this. Stop what you're doing. Who do you think you are? That kind of stuff. Stop it. Can't do this. I'm doing it, guys. I got to make sure it goes. And trust me, a proud moment here for any gem collector, any jewelry lover, anybody who adores this stone. It just is a beautiful, neon, bright, incredibly rare stone. And you have a money-back guarantee. I feel weird saying that because I don't think there's any way a human being could see that stone at home, in person, watch that glow, see that clarity, and then look at what you paid. I don't think there's any way you don't fall madly in love with this stone. especially when it is the value that I have right now when it should have been $14,999, and now it's not. And it's not 32. The fact that you don't hear people screaming sold right now all over my phone bank is staggering. It's a little bit mind-blowing. I've been doing this a long time. Usually at this point, you're going to have probably 10, 15 people all fighting over it. We don't yet, but we have 3 people on the phone lines stalking it. It's almost worse because I have a feeling they're all going to come in and say sold at the same time, and then what am I going to do? I'm going to have to figure out, I'm going to have to play referee and figure out who was first. It's not $32.99. It's not $31.99. You know what? I'll just make this as simple as I can make it. And remember, 10% off is going to save you an extra, and it's quite a bit. So take it, see what you think when it's at home, see if you like it, send it back to me. If you don't love this, write me the hate mail. I know you're going to love it. That's the thing. I know you're going to love it. I know you're going to look at it as a value. I know you're going to have it in the family for years and years to come. And I know you are going to be sending me the thank you note, saying thank you for getting as desperate as you did on that Monday night on August, whatever it is, 26th, because you wanted to give us a value. I do. I do. And if you like it half as much as I like my Paraibas, you're going to be thrilled. But it's not $3,199. It's not going to be $3,099. And yes, take 10% off. Let's save you hundreds and hundreds of more. Let's do it. Take a look, yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold, guys. Here's what I'll offer you. I'll give you the value of a lifetime. It's $29.99 and then $300 extra off that. So how about you get the ring instead? That's not a little difference. That's $26.99. I always feel like that's the price that should be on the air. But you got to remember, 10% off is extra beyond what you're seeing on that number there on that screen. So you save $300 extra, you get it for $26.99, and then we send it to you in your gold, in your size, for free to your house. You don't pay tax if you live in any of the states besides California. There's a lot of you that don't live in California, right? All of y'all don't pay tax. That's a savings. So here's the deal. You try it if you're a new shopper and you're going, I've never shopped off TV, but I also didn't know TV had museum caliber jewelry. Didn't know I could get Paraibas off TV. Didn't know I could buy real stones with fine diamonds in solid gold. If you thought TV was plastic and resins and lucite and fake and faux and simulated and synthetic, well, think again. You have found TVON, the mecca for the best in fine jewelry on TV, and it's right here. And now it's $26.99 for a Paraiba, a big one too, not a 5-point stone, a light 1-carat stone. Does anybody have this one? Let me know if you do. Let me know, operators, because otherwise I don't know. I don't know until you tell me. So this is where it's the moment. $26.99. Again, you try it. The worst case scenario is that if you don't love it, which again, very, very, very unlikely, very unlikely. But let's just say, let's give you that safety net. Let's give you that protection. If you don't absolutely think that's the prettiest ring you've seen with the most gorgeous stone, with the gorgeous neons that in darkness, watch that. I just darkened the light above it. Look at how it still glows, even more powerfully, by the way. So you can get white, yellow, or rose. You get the ring, go true to size. So whatever ring size you wear, we do quarter sizes, half sizes, 3/4 sizes, and full sizes. We do it all. And speaking to that, here it is on the hand again. So you can see what it looks like on my hand. I love the way you have the double halo. Then it kind of bows out a little bit. It gets narrow and then bows out. So you have that curve on the band. So it gets like a little wider. So it's well supported. It looks very high end. It is now, remember, $26.99 at checkout. Such an important value. You're getting a carat plus in diamonds, solid gold in your color choice. So if you just don't do white gold, hey, let me do it in yellow gold for you. If you don't do white or yellow, let me do it in rose gold for you. But $2,699, let me know. Let me know. I'm going to give it 60 final seconds. We're verifying it, looks like right now. Yes, verifying on the piece. This is the moment to tell me if you'd like it. Jess, are you thinking about this one? Requests are welcome too. We have the last half hour of the show now, approaching the last 30 minutes. So if there's something we can recap from earlier, let me know. If there's something you want me to go trudge through the vaults and bring out for you, let me know. If there's something that you want to check on from like a year ago or 2 years ago that you're hoping might still be here, call us. The question can be answered in literally seconds. So that's where, again, you'll never know unless you call and ask. How's the saying go? There's no such thing as a dumb question, right? ask questions, make requests, tell us what you want to see, check on availability of pieces you might think are gone, but they may not be. But this is it. This is the moment for Paraíba lovers right here, right now. Congrats if you get it. Let me know where we're at here, and let's see if we have any other requests to get to in our last half hour. I do have a very important golden pearl. We've been loving golden pearls of late. We've also really loving yellow diamonds. We'll get you a yellow diamond deal. And then don't forget, Paraíba lovers, I might as well just say this one more time. Earlier in this event, I did have some Paraíba drop earrings. They look like this. They're quite dramatic. They're quite lengthy. They're quite exquisite. They are item number, let me just point it out here, 1125158. Gorgeous stones. They're big too. They're almost 1.5 carats each. You're getting 18 karat solid gold here. The length on the earring is approximately 1.75 inches. And they do have pear-shaped Paraíbas. 284 worth of pear-shaped Paraíbas, 1.41 carat in diamonds, as well in a post and butterfly backing. Truly exquisite. Love this earring. I mean, really, truly very dramatic. May not be your everyday earring, but certainly the Art Deco styling with the pave. Do we have 1125158? Because I know they've been presented before. I hope they'll come up just so we can see the graphics so you know what kind of carat weights you're getting. It's 18 karat solid gold even. So we've done it the right way. We've put them together properly. I couldn't help myself with the ring being here, which I will show you together. And the earrings is an option. And they're 284 Paraíbas with 141 in diamonds. So very, very special. Almost 1.5 carat pear shapes. And then look at that with the ring. Trying to put the ring on here with one hand, but I'm a professional hand model, so I can handle it. There it is. There's the ring with the earrings. Look at that. So stunning, isn't it? So if you'd like the earrings, it's a $49,999 earring, but at least that's where they started. They're no longer $49,999. Blowing them out right now. Huge opportunity for you. That's going to be only, you know what? They're not inexpensive, but they are for what they are. And I know that sounds odd, but this is really, truly, look at that again. Show you the measurement here, top to bottom. That's what you're getting in the length. Let me know. Yeah, they're actually, really, it's more like, 1.75 inches. In that top to bottom length, they have a nice oversized butterfly backing to them as well so that they can stay beautifully sitting on the ear where they stay straight forward. And you know what, if you like them, they're only going to be 19,000. You know what, skip 19. Skip it, skip 15,000. Skip 14. We'll skip over 13 and we'll just make them $12,999 plus $1,300 off that too. And that's the match. The ring, the earrings. Now that's the set of Paraíbas you want to have there. So just had to show them with the value we brought you on the ring. Can save you a bundle on the earrings as well right here. $12,999. Back to the wheel we'll go. I've got a golden pearl for you here as well. It is a fabulous golden pearl. Big time stone too. This one's going to be our item number 1125518. Yeah, this almost like reminds me of a tuxedo stripe, but done in diamonds in your triple halo. It's 11 millimeters on the pearl. Gorgeous golden pearl. You know, golden pearls can be more champagne-y, like really light, kind of brassy finish, or the really, really good ones, just like gold itself, look more like rich, pure, buttery, yellow gold. That's what this looks like. Think of it like, have you ever seen the difference between 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, and 24 karat gold? As you get the higher purities, it gets more yellowy, more rich, more buttery, whereas the 10 karat, when there's a lot of alloy, looks very brassy. This is the difference between gold and pearls. Sometimes they can look a little bit more like champagne and browns, and then as you get into better and better qualities of your color of the pearl, it looks more rich and luxe and lavish, like this one does. This is the 11 millimeter in size. That is the diameter. It's going to give you yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. White, yellow, white is how that's patterned out, and that's going to be a 24-point yellow diamond weight with 30 points in white diamonds, which is a grand total of 54 points in diamonds. And we just have a pearl. So one pearl, one ring, one collar, one collector. And I remember, you guys know too, the most expensive and exotic golden pearl pieces we have are the strands. And they're exotic because when you add a lot of golden pearls together, that's why they get so pricey. Well, that just speaks to the way that golden pearls are really the most pricey of the different pearl colors. White would be the most basic. Tahitians get a little more rare. The pinks get a little more rare. And the goldens are the rarest of them all. So you have that here. And so you're going to that top level. Only certain oysters can produce this. We don't just dip it in a coating. We don't take a pearl and spray paint it. You don't do that. You don't dip it in gold. It's natural in that color, which is really what's so cool about it. And by the way, Tony, it's 24 points in the yellow, 30 points in the white, 54 points total weight. So 24 and 30, yellow versus white respectively. And then you've got that stripe pattern where it sits at the base of the pearl. We'll show it to you on. This is very, oh my goodness. Oh, Mary Jo, thank you so much. Hi, Mary Jo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a look at this ring on the hand here. And that, ooh, look at that ring. Really kind of filling up the finger there from side to side, isn't it? And it's also not going to be $39.99 any longer. So again, just for reference here, because this is 18 karat gold. Do you see that's so ridiculously perfectly matched? So when you see, I'll just use what I've got in front of me here, 18 karat gold, next to that pearl, most golden pearls are not going to look that way. They're not going to have that richness to them. That's the difference maker here. And that's why I wanted to point it out. Here is not just about the size and the diameter, but it's about the smooth nacre, the beautiful luster, the color being richer, the glossy-like finish that, again, is all thanks to the mollusk that made it. And it's not even going to be $39.29 or $19.99. Now we get to have some fun, because now it's just downright affordable, and you're still getting an incredible, rare, organic gem. It's still a gem, still a gemstone. We still qualify and classify that as a gem. The difference is it's an organic gem. Organic meaning it comes from a living organism. That's how it's created, not in the earth, but actually on the earth, right? In this case, under the sea. And it's not even going to be $1,000. It's $9.99. Let's really, truly blow it out. Give you a great value on that one. And it's only going to be for moments, because at $8.99 at checkout, it's going to go. So good luck on that one. Last call. We'll give it 60 seconds. And then you still get the yellow and the white diamonds. And that really big platform of gold, too, that it's sitting on top of. Questions, requests? Last minute. Anything else we can show you? 25 minutes left. We still have the big mandarin. Star, sapphire. Evil eye ring with multicolored sapphires. We had the, okay, nobody must have seen this cat's eye tourmaline. I have to show you this platinum piece. I was so excited about this value. I showed it, I think it was second on the show tonight, and still here. So let me give you a little recap of this cat's eye green tourmaline. I love it. It's just such a cool stone. Rare as can be. Rare, exotic, and everything else. Bringing that out for you. Get ready. It's coming up. That's a special pearl. You want to see it on the hand one more time? See that diameter, that size? And are you buying jewelry for $8.99 anywhere else that's just got some gold? This is diamonds, yellow diamonds, white diamonds, and the gorgeous golden pearl right there. So that'll be $8.99 at checkout. Give me a call if you'd like it. We're going to move along because I have to recap this gorgeous green in this cat's eye tourmaline. Got us started earlier. Look at that. It's a platinum setting to start. It's item number 11244768. It does have a nice large size. 3 carats 49 is the size of your tourmaline here. Then you get, that's a chatoyancy, everybody. It's otherwise known as a cat's eye. It's kind of the layman's term way to talk about chatoyancy, which is a phenomenal property. It's where gemstones do extraordinary things like play of color, asterisms, chatoyancies, change of color. Those are all phenomena of gems. This is the chatoyant stone that we love so much. 94 points is the diamond weight around it, and it's solid platinum, stays as is in platinum. And it is going to be the most beautiful, bright. That's what I love so much, is that it's going to be, look at this. It's so special. And it is a smaller size, so it'll just be on the pinky at the moment. Take a look at that. So you can see it's almost like that cat's eye, which sometimes looks like 2 vertical glowing lines. Sometimes you actually see a third there from a distance. Isn't that cool? We're going to size it for you, so don't worry. If you don't wear a size 4.5, it's okay. We'll size it up or down as needed. But this is not going to be, well, $49.99, huge value there. We know it's rare. We've seen a couple cat's eye indicolites. We know those were rare on the scene. Those are those blue tourmalines. This is that bright, almost truly like an emerald green color. Loving that. And here it is for $1,999. $1,999. $200 off, $17.99 at checkout. I think this ring is sold, right? So I just want to show this again on the hand. This is the Paraíba. Did you miss it on the hand? Because we wanted to show that one more time. The 80-point Paraíba with the 107 in diamonds. $29.99. I still am a little bit in shock, to be honest with you, of what I just had to do on that price tag. But $29.99 minus $300 is $26.99. That is the Paraíba ring. Think it's gone, right? Gone? Did we finally get that one out the door? Amazing value, just unheard of. So enjoy it if you got it. And thank you so much. Let's take a look back at the tourmaline, the cat's eye. Anything else we can show you before the end of the night? This is the time to do it. We don't see you guys tomorrow. We have Tuesdays off. We don't have a broadcast on Tuesday. So what that means is we don't see you till Wednesday at 7 o'clock Pacific time. I do also want to recap the large ruby of the night. This, remember, $17.99 if you would like to get it. Then we also have a last look here at the big ruby. It's the carat 42 I'm going to show you next. Just in case you join us a little bit later. Didn't want you to miss out on some of the superstars from the first parts of the show, right? We appreciate you're here now, but if you were watching something else or forgot about me or whatever it is, well, we have got a last look at some of our best of the best items here, and including that chatoyant cat's eye. Let's show you the big ruby coming up now. Here's the ruby, which is going to be the 142 oval Burma. That's the highway style band, inspired by those crisscrosses of gold and diamonds. That's going to be 1124299, and a great looking ruby with quite the glow. Great glow to it, beautiful stone with a 142 size is a big, almost carat and a half. It's always large to get a ruby in a 1 carat. So we kind of praise the 1 carat. So to get up to a carat and a half or close to it, very special. That is only $17.77. And that means at checkout, it's actually going to be $15.99 for a carat and a half ruby. Awfully good value. Just a word to the gem collector wise out there. If you're looking to collect a single individual ruby for size, color, and clarity, that might be a good one to collect even from a loose stone perspective, because it's a value. It's definitely a value. Don't see many of the big rubies that look like that have the amount of blue that's showing so visually there, not to mention the big size. We also have the couple of other rings that are under $1,000 that I want to show you. Because if you're looking on, jewelry at a budget, got some under $1,000 rings that also are here, which means still they're coming down in price even further from where they're at on camera. But here is, we got a blue star sapphire. You got to call me on that ruby. That should go. Here's the blue star sapphire we had earlier tonight. That's a true blue star. It's got the asterism, it's got this floral mounting, it's a nearly 2 carat stone, also had this diamond ring, very much like my Link's ring, but with a cluster in the middle. Then we also have the evil eye style, which I just think is a really cool ring, in multicolored sapphires here. So all 3 of these rings are going to be under $1,000 individually. And actually the Link ring on the left is the most affordable. That's only $5.99. with that cluster design here. So $5.99 in yellow gold only. This one stays as is as well. That's the evil eye. That's $9.99. And the blue star sapphire on the right is also only $9.99 to get it. Plus you're going to get your 10% off. So extra savings all the way through that wheel. We'll give those 60 seconds. Just a few of those more affordable items we've seen tonight that are somehow, some way, at this moment still here, but that probably has everything to do with the fact they were shown a lot earlier in the show tonight. So want to make sure you are able to get those if you'd like. And again, any last minute requests you have, good time to get those in so we can help you out. Anything you might be thinking about, looking for, hoping for, anything at all. We are here. So we still have some of those pieces that were on that 1777 wheel. The gold quartz pieces are still here. There's just a lot in this show that you just don't want to miss out on. We had a tanzanite earlier as well. Very, very important tanzanite piece that was under $1,500. Got to remind you about the hoop earrings that were also here earlier in the show as well. So just lots and lots of great jewelry still hanging out with values that don't get better. That's the key here. Call in early so you make sure and get the values before the event ends, which is a week from right now. So keep that in mind. Can you imagine the frenzy that's going to be happening a week from tonight on these phone lines, where Everyone's trying to get those savings and those values. You run the risk of waiting because a lot of the pieces that might be your favorites won't even be here available at that point in time. So this is really when you're probably best off dialing in. I did want to recap. We had some of you asking if we still had the hoop earrings from earlier. I do. They're diamond straightforward. So we actually have a few pairs of these diamond hoops left. So again, Blue Star Sapphire, Evil Eye, or the Lynx ring. Here's what we do in hoops. In a carat plus in diamonds. It's item number 1116378. Probably my all-time favorite larger hoop we do as far as width, because they're so wearable, so versatile. They have a reversible style. Yes, I mean it, truly reversible. Item number, you see it up there. It's going to be a carat or two in diamonds. This is a triple row. We've done the double row before. We had them earlier. They're still here too. But this is the way you get the triple row. More wow factor. Still, when you have a length of a ½ an inch, but they really stand out because they are wider. Okay, Mary Jo, I am not customer service. So Mary Jo, if you have any questions on shipping, please contact our customer service representatives right now, and they can help you determine when your package should go out. So just a heads up there, I can't handle all that stuff, but they will, and you can do it right now. So you can just call in right now, Mary Jo. These hoop earrings are gonna be, like to get those things sorted out on the spot here, since I won't be here tomorrow, and I'm not even in the state tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to be here to do the customer service stuff tomorrow like I usually do. But call right now, Mary Jo, we'll help you, okay? And we can ship that whenever works for you. But here's what we have: carat 02 in diamonds, triple row. Let's make this easy. Click enclosure, straight post. Love that because it's really easy to maneuver. Sometimes these hoops, guys, they have curved posts to them, and then you have to really kind of, it can be a struggle to put that through the piercing. I do this, I have 13 piercings. I struggle with the little curves, especially in your higher up piercings or where it's cartilage and where maybe the lobe's a little thicker. They can be really difficult. So this makes it easier. Straight post, clicks in, very simple and very, very, very stately. This is a great classic earring to wear, and yet there's still gonna be the VS diamonds we love. Here's what they look like from a distance with the ruler, just so you see the length. Already up there, but just to give you a better visual right there, they're just about a ½ an inch. Then they're reversible if you put them on the other way, where you suddenly have a gold hoop on its own, and then we'll take a look at them on the ear. And if you'd like them, they're only $999, that's it. They'll be $899 at checkout for you, so an even better value. And what they are, gosh, these are the easiest earrings in the world to put on. I promise you that. I even have them stacked and layered with another bigger earring, and it doesn't matter. They look great no matter what. I had these paired up earlier with a smaller hoop, and that also worked. So it's just, it's so versatile. It really is. So that's what they look like on. They're gonna give you, by the way, enough length where even if you have a longer lobe, or let's say your piercing is higher in the lobe, and so sometimes you struggle with hoops that are a ½ an inch or a ¼ inch, these are usually gonna clear the lobe to give you the distance you need to fit and accommodate everybody's lobe. So just another tip there. Let's go back to the close-up. Yes, go ahead, Wayne.
Somebody took them out, I think, sapphire.
Oh, is that the Evil Eye ring? Very good. Who got that? Do you know? Thank you. Well, the Evil Eye ring is gone. Thank you so much. And then here we are with these hoops coming up one more time. And again, totally, totally reversible. You can literally, it's so easy. People think it's complicated and then they realize, no, it's not. You can put them in with the post going through the back of your piercing, and then suddenly that solid mirror finish yellow gold is going to be up front. So it's a really easy, easy, easy earring to reverse if you just want to change the look and get something different. It's really like buying 2 earrings without, am I going to charge you $2,000 for one earring that's giving you 2 looks? No, you still just pay $899, but you get 2 entirely different looks with your earring all in one. That to me is like a buy one, get one free. I don't know if anybody is doing buy one, get one free on even tacos, let alone earrings. So I'm just saying, if you want to do, like tomorrow, Taco Tuesdays, they want to go out, you know, in lieu of TVON, you go out and you celebrate a little Taco Tuesday or something like that, and you go out and have a nice time. I mean, really, honestly, guys, what is going to be a buy one, get one free? I look at this earring in that way, because instead of going out and buying, nobody's going to give you a free gold earring or a free diamond hoop earring, but this is like that idea because there are versatile ways to wear it. So you pop it on one different way, you can change it by the moment, by the mood, by the hour of the day, and that's really easy. So $8.99 gets them to you. Let me know if you'd like to have a pair or gifting. They're great for gifting too, because as long as she's got her ears pierced, she's going to love a diamond hoop, and especially with this style being very now. This is the very, of the moment, bigger, kind of chunkier, heavier, more noticeable without being long. A lot of people think to get a big look in a hoop, you got to go with a 4-incher. Not necessarily. You can go with something that's a little bit more, again, petite in its length, but you still get the width, so it gives you all that wow factor. So big fan of the earrings. If you'd like to have them, let us know. We're down to about 12 minutes left in the show. So any other requests, we want to hear from you. If there is a turquoise lover out there, we've got a beautiful turquoise necklace. We've got an incredible sapphire that's got a golden orangey color. You just let me know if you have any requests. We've shown you a couple recaps. Still have some great pieces here. And lots to consider and think about before we go off the air. And you never want to wait till the following day, because you know what happens after this show. A lot of pieces go out the door. So keep that in mind. I just want to show this alexandrite. It keeps just jumping out at me. Like, this is the one that somebody's got to get today before we go. This alexandrite is everything. It is a rare as can be stone, color changing gem. Chrysoberyl that changes color, well, here it is. And it's, look at that, reds, purples, blues, and greens, all at the same time. Item number on this one was 112-4614. This is a very heavy band of gold, I must say. There's a lot of depth to this gold band as well. It's done the right way. You can see now that we're close up. It's got the big wrap of the kind of like a scalloped edge, which makes it like a bezel for those diamonds that are the round brilliance top and bottom. The baguettes run right down the middle. And then you have the 48 point marquise, yes, setting up a little bit higher off the band. Now the band is going to be 80 points in diamonds and all bigger stones, I might add, that you have here as well. So it's for, yes, one collar. It is going to stay as is in the yellow gold. It's a beautiful color change. I mean, how many times do we show you alexandrites and they only show the blues and the greens up close? Well, this stone is showing you much more than that, and we're going to give it to you for $1,777 only, but there's an extra nearly $200 off that price. So hugely important. $1,777 turns into $1,599. Let me know if you'd like that one. Just thought that needed a little bit of an extra moment here up close and personal. And we have now 10 minutes left on our Monday night. Last call on this big night. Huge savings and opportunities, and then we'll show you some more new that we have coming up. Just had to recap those. Very important, and those hoops are still going out the door like, again, they should be, because at $8.99 for a hoop like that with over a carat in diamonds, got to get them. Got to get them quickly. Now, as a celebration of September, coming up here in a matter of days, we are talking about, yes, this weekend we will turn the page of the calendar to September, which means fall is right around the corner, and it also means we honor sapphire as the birthstone for next month. And this is the classic way to get a royal blue sapphire that I know before you turn off the TV 9 minutes early, don't do it yet. Because exactly what goes through my mind is probably what's going through your mind. Even, yes, as a host who does this every day, I go, you know what? That's one I get intimidated by, because that's going to be a pricey ring. That is going to be a very pricey ring with that stone in the center. Here's what I've got for you. End of the show special. We have 9 minutes left. Thank you again for being with us. Monday night's about to wrap. We have no show on Tuesday, so we don't see you back to Wednesday. I hope you'll join me for that, because we got quite the show planned for you, as it'll be final few days of our customer appreciation biggest sale event all time. Take a look at this, though. This is the sapphire that is a 112-5519 item number. It is a huge carat 20. Looks like a cashmere. It really does. It looks like that royal blue velvety cashmere. It looks like it has a texture when it does not, but it looks like a velvety, silky, kind of almost billowy look to that color, which is trademark of cashmeres. This is Ceylon, modern day best sapphire, 101 in diamond weight in that signature mounting. And is it ever going to be fun to blow this out with 8 minutes left? How much fun can we have on a Monday night? Look at that inside under gallery. Finished completely, solid. Look at that. That's designer. So it's going to keep it comfortable. You're going to choose your favorite gold color, white, yellow, or rose. And now we make it a great value for the end of the night when it's supposed to be $49.99. And I'm not kidding. There it is right here. Here's the ring. Here's the price. Supposed to be $4,999. It is not. This is what happens at the end of the night when you got to move some jewelry. And I'd like it to be this one, because we're kind of fighting fire with fire here. We're fighting sapphire with sapphire here. We're showing you the best of the best. Looking at super, super elite quality, giving you a much better value. Oh, thanks, Mary Jo. You're so sweet. That is so kind, Mary Jo. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Here's what we'll do instead of $49, $39, or $29. End of the show, that means a value. Grand finale sapphire deal that is not even going to be $29.99. And if you want top ultimate quality, you want to get that really beautiful look of cashmere, the royal blues that don't go too dark, that don't get navy, this is it. And it's also not going to be $29.99 or $25 or $24 or $23 or $22 or $21. We have one great value, and here's what it looks like. And yes, you can. Take it in the yellow, take it in the rose if you'd like it. Look at that beautiful ring. And see how even from a distance, when it's on the hand, it's one thing to show clarity when you got light blasting through the stone. It's another thing when it could be on the hand and you're still seeing it glow and you're still seeing it light up. That's the difference maker. You've got it here. And it's also not even going to be, not even 21. Let's not even do $2,000. Let's blow it out for $19.99. And you got $200 extra off that as well. So $17.99. You get it. That's in any gold, any size, and we'll ship it to you for free. So a beautiful value there. And here it is, $19.99. So $17.99 instead. Much better value. And that is a really cool stone. Hi, Pam K. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yes, I am. I am. You guessed it. Yes. It'll just be one day, though, so I should be back on Wednesday as normal. So, yes, I'll see you guys Wednesday. I look forward to it, too, because it's the last few days. We'll have Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's it of the sale. So it's a really important time to pick up what you love, and that is going to be the ultimate sapphire right there. So definitely enjoy it if you get it. $17.99. And anything else we can help you with? Last minute questions or requests or anything else. Even if you want us to go find something that you'd rather wait till Wednesday to see, we can work on that for you. Sometimes people are more comfortable giving us that heads up request. We can do that too. And that is going to be, again, totally up to you. You just say the word, tell us what you'd like. $17.99 on a sapphire that looks like that is a little bit crazy. So enjoy it. And again, last call on the show. And don't forget about that fully finished under gallery. We put all the designer elements there, down to those designer insignias on the inside, so that not only is that beautiful, but it's acting as a lot of comfort for you as well that is built in. And don't forget about this gold quartz. How many times have we looked at this ring on the show? For months and months that have gone by. And we've looked at this big time gold quartz, the 520 pair in the 1.5 carat diamond mounting, and we've seen it for $69.99, and you said, great ring, but no thanks. Here's where we change everything. We had it as part of a trio earlier, but I'm just going to put the other two aside, and we're just going to show this one. Because I think a lot of us like a lot of diamond weight. And if those diamonds are suddenly free, and you're not paying any extra for a lot of diamond weight, I say let's go for it. I only show you and recap what I really, really stand by as some of our bigger values. So here it is. And it's 112-1982. And it's going to be that stone that, look at this undergallery, just like the sapphire before it, it's got the same great designer undergallery. You've got the very wide, very large pave sides. You've got the huge halo. It's 1.5 carat. It is very special. It's also going to be a lot of gold, because look at the size of this gold quartz. Better yet, look at it on the hand. It'll give you an even better perspective. And you'll see that is, everywhere you see that yellow color in that stone, that is 24 karat pure gold. That's one way. Let's show it the other way. Here's what it looks like facing, pointing away from the hand. It is supposed to be, I know $59.99 was just too much. You told me so. You said that for months on end. I'm showing it. I'm telling you what a great ring it is. I'm showing y'all the diamond weight. And you're saying too much for me. Here's where we get it down to a price tag. You cannot beat it. You truly cannot get a better value than this. Here's how we do it. It's not even going to be, remember what I did earlier as part of a wheel? I just wanted to really focus in on this stone. I think it's our best one up there. And you know what? Not even going to be half that price at $3,000. It's not even $2,900. $2,500 is pretty remarkable when we have a mounting there that is over $6,500 for us to craft, to make it. We are the factory. That factory's on site, and it costs over $6,500 to make the mounting. If we are going lower than that, and I did, you got a value. Now it goes even lower than even $2,500. Here's your chance to pick it up. We have one. It's first caller gets it. And this is last call on the show. We have about 2.5 minutes remaining. Don't see you tomorrow. We have no show on Tuesdays ever. Tuesdays are kind of a day off and we make brand new. And then Wednesday, you got to be here at 7 o'clock because we're going to continue the last final few days of this sale event. Here's what we've got here. Better price than $25 or $24 or $23.99. It is down to just $2,199, which after 10%, it makes it under $2,000, $1,979 to be exact, and 10 cents. That's it. Final 2 minutes remaining. Look at what we have remaining here. All going to be, look at that. That's the $19.99 sapphire. Here's the alexandrite for $17.77. We'll add that to the mix. I've got, we've just been recapping here. We've been recapping some very important pieces. We don't want you to miss them, obviously. That's why they're getting yet another look. So here's that incredible cat's eye, green, tourmaline we had earlier in platinum. So heavy to that weight. Look at that. Maybe we'll drop the graphics just to show you here, and then I'll add one more to it because we also happen to have, I just think this is an impressive stone. It's also in that green tourmaline category, but it's more of a chartreuse green. You're going to see that here. That was on a wheel for $17.77. So a few of our favorite 5, if you will, that are all going to be drastically reduced with your 10% off. Thanks again for being with us on a Monday night. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. I hope you have a good Tuesday too. We won't see each other, but I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and we look forward to it. That's 7 o'clock Pacific time, of course, and 9 p.m. for the Central Time Zone and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So hope to see you Wednesday and Thursday nights, and we will continue just the last few days of this big sale event. Don't miss out on your favorites. Let me know what we can help you with. And again, thanks so much for being a part of this one on this Monday. We really appreciate you watching. We appreciate you shopping. We appreciate you saving, and we really do appreciate one and all of you. And for those of you that just hang out with us every single night, and even if you're not shopping, I can't tell you how much we appreciate just having you as part of our TVON family, one and all. So gotta love and appreciate the gals and guys out there that love gems and jewelry. So we're here to bring it to you. Nobody's got better values. Thank you so much. Again, have a great rest of your evening, great Tuesday. We'll rendezvous on Wednesday night at 7 Pacific time. And for now, from all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Wish you a great rest of your evening. We'll see you back here on Wednesday night. Thanks, everybody.